Brushing teeth. Innocent turn.
Welcome to the Action Sturge.
Game starts. Innocents are in danger.
Welcome to the Action Sturge. Innocents are in danger. Welcome to the Action Sturge. Tonight we'll be playing Dungeonworld. And, before we get started, I'm going to give a couple shout-outs to some people. Some other really, really cool channels who we love. And before I do that, I want to talk about what we're doing this week. We're going to be playing Dungeonworld tonight, and we'll be playing First Straw tomorrow. Thursday is Turkey Day, and we will not be playing anything. So, then we'll be back next week, next Tuesday, for a normal schedule. So yeah. And then a couple shout-outs to some of our favorite channels, all of which are linked on Twitch in the description, in our the channel description. Indigo Chameleon, InkyV29, Deus Ex Metagame, Twisted Stranger, The Plaster Dragon, Chugga-Chew, Legends of Evantress, Tabletop Notch, and Hack Studio. All super cool people, and just really good pillars of the community. So,
yeah, that was such a nice and heartwarming compliment.
Thank you.
Pillars of the community.
Right.
I like it.
I'll keep it. I'll say that for now. So last time you guys uncovered a terrible ritual in a town full of cats, and you exposed the people who were behind this terrible ritual, and you outed them, and then very shortly after destroyed them, killed them dead.
You does Daddle not have a plan? Yeah, Daddle, why don't you have a plan?
Old Daddle.
Old Daddle.
And the whole reason that you're in this town is because in this town is the entrance to the world below, which is
Hello to my son and his fiancée.
Oh hey. Hello, Mother.
Aw, it's hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Can we announce it on the stream?
Hello, Mother.
Oh yeah.
Announce it on the stream.
I mean, it's already everywhere. But yes, I will be. I'm set to marry this lovely woman.
Strong woman.
This lovely strong woman.
Free.
Hey.
So yes, but yeah, in this town is the entrance to the world below, which is where the Minotaur is, and which is where the Earth Spirit is, and which is where you guys need to go to round up another one of the harbingers of doom who is plaguing this world. So
we're gonna start off with a question.
Yeah, let's do introductions. We have a new player, which is why she has a janky name tag.
We work with what we got here, okay?
And so
it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, so we'll do some introductions. And tonight's question, normally I do a question of everyone when they go around and introduce themselves. So tell your name, tell your what class you're playing, and then tell me what if you had to have an introduction song, what would that song be? Like you know how wrestling? Yeah. If you had to have had to have an intro song, what would it be? All right.
I got such a good idea.
All right. Well, we'll start with Amber Jill. We'll go around backwards.
Okay. So my name is Suserva Amberjo. I am a human fighter. I'm a human fighter, and if I had an intro song, you guys know the Halo theme.
Yeah.
It's like every time I walk, I imagine I have this cool little cape attached to my armor, and it's shining and gleaming while the Halo theme plays.
You're knockoff. You're knockoff Undertaker.
Yeah.
But then it picks up. It's
yeah, and then I'm running at people with my sledgehammer, and they're screaming and running.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right. What about the bard?
I'm Daryl, or Daryl.
When is Daryl was pressed?
My song would be "Talk Dirty to Me."
Oh my!
Damn.
Did you change yourself?
I don't know.
Everybody else is out.
Well, I gotta start over again.
Alright, Landon.
I'm Laneth the Ranger. I guess if he had a theme song, it'd kind of be like if it was actually me, it'd be Enter Sandman.
Into the Sandman?
Yeah.
I don't know. My name's Bug. I'm the thief. I don't think it's bad.
I just
Can you come back?
Zeno.
I'll be playing
very well.
Zeno, the Human Wizard,
I don't know.
and my theme song would have to be "Don't Fear the Reaper," Blue Oyster Cult.
Nice. Alright, back to Bug. Baby, I like it raw.
What would be a good thief song?
It's the Aladdin song.
One step.
Yeah, one step ahead.
That's the red line.
You literally said that too, didn't you? Say that's Bug. I don't know if it's that. That's his
What is
intro song.
What is
though.
it?
The song from Aladdin.
Aladdin?
Yeah, where he's like one step ahead of the bread line. One
swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can't afford.
Oh yeah, let's go
That's
with that.
And that's everything.
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Dude,
Alright.
one step ahead. I'm down with that.
I love the
I like
random
stealing.
Daryl name label.
Speaking of name labels, I'm gonna have to fix bugs. I didn't realize.
Oh,
Bug's a little
that's
smaller.
It fits his character though. It's
Bugs in the
What's your
background.
This is golden shit. Person was the fucked up one. Now you make my name smaller.
Oh. Hey, at least you're not a dwarf.
This is why my fan club comes to support me.
You're like Fez off that 70s show. Everybody inside makes fun of you.
Big time's back.
Oh,
Hey,
My
big time.
Oh, destroying my song would be my neck, my back.
can we move my centerpiece, please?
Would you like me to just move that up?
Okay, that'll work. That's fine.
My neck, my back.
Lip map and
Don't make me laugh, Big John.
Alright, so you're in Cat Town, which has a name, I just don't have that name.
Crystal
in front of me.
Falls.
Crystal Falls.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you guys say. I'm missing all of my notes.
Do you
so-
need the map?
No. I need my notes.
Are they not in here too?
No, I just grabbed them.
Here, draw them.
I'm sure they're in here. Alright, cool. Yeah, so you're in Crystal Falls, and where every 4 years there's a moon festival, and you guys have already done that. There was a crazy fireworks display, but now it's the next day. Everybody's like experiencing a skooma hangover,
Oh god.
and
Yeah, quit blocking the
Wait,
view
so
of
I kinda
centerpiece
missed
with all
last
the
week?
name labels.
So am I not captured anymore?
So what happened to you is you were captured, and you were in a room with Laneth, and Laneth was handcuffed to the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Oh.
you were in
Not in a
there
good way.
the whole time, but you had been stuffed into a wardrobe, and so nobody saw you
Oh, okay.
Until one day.
until the end of the adventure when everybody was like, oh, hey, whatever happened to Bug? And then they went back to the room and they were like, oh, here he is in the
closet.
closet the whole time. So, but you missed the whole celebration. It really sucked.
But we found the entertainment.
Well, and so playing at the festival, someone that you guys hadn't really encountered until the celebration was Daryl. And Daryl, how do you know all these people? Let's go through your bonds and let's figure out how you know these people. So you tell me.
This is not my first adventure with. How do you pronounce it? Lana.
Oh, okay. So you've adventured with Laneth before.
Yes.
All right.
Many of times.
Previous sidekick.
Did he disappear on you in 2 weeks?
Yeah. He's about to with this cat girl.
I regret nothing.
I sang stories of Amber Jill long before I ever met them in person.
Oh, okay. So you've heard stories.
My great strength.
She's just a strong woman.
How do you pronounce his name?
Xena?
Zeno.
Mhm.
Zeno is often the butt of my jokes. Sorry.
Well, we did shove him to a shitter then. We
Yeah, in the toilet. It's okay.
You bought the toilet paper.
I'm writing a ballad about the adventures of Bug.
Oh, that's
Wait, what is it?
She writes the adventures of you.
Yeah.
Is there one more?
I have two more,
There's two
but
more.
Does she want to do one for Manolier?
Maybe when you play with Manolier.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
So fill in the blanks.
So you're writing a ballad about Bug. You've adventured with
Well,
planets before. Zeno is often the butt of your jokes, and you've heard great things about Amber Jill long before you met her.
She knows about my great. See,
Grand
fades to black.
Oh, what was your specialty of knowledge?
Legends of Heroes Past.
Okay.
Oh my god, he said Dylan looks different. When did he get tats in the hat?
Whoa. Definitely
Oh,
not
that's
doing
so
Ultimate
good.
shade.
That's fucked.
That's the ultimate shade.
I don't look gay, do I?
Oh, big time with those witty one-liners. Woo! Anyway.
So you guys all, you joined up at the festival. You have a rip-roaring good night. Normally you would have to spend gold to carouse, but I would like you to carouse right now.
Okay.
Free of charge?
A free carouse. And I don't really know the rules for that, so let's look them up.
Okay, go on talking to the L-Dog package. Why is this so funny?
Why are you so much funnier in text? I swear you've never made me laugh in person.
Alright, that's it. And I'm sorry, this is really
Turned into the roast of Nick here.
so bad.
Love you too, John.
Welcome to the stream,
So we
everybody.
have a friendship based on honesty, alright?
Come check out our Discord.
No, yeah. So when you return triumph and throw a big party, spend 100 coin, which is you don't have to, and roll plus extra 100s of coins spent. So on a D10, choose 3. On a 7 through 9, choose 1. So somebody roll. Somebody from the party roll a.
I say we
roll
have-
2d6.
We have the bard do the first roll of the night.
Okay.
Yeah,
As a
go
guess.
for it.
Go for it.
Somebody.
Should I still use?
Is it Nicole?
No.
Ah.
It's a squirt. Oh.
There they
It looked
go.
like they were trying to launch their car over there.
Shady.
So
roll
yeah,
2d6.
Roll
Shady
2d6.
They
What
found our
is she
home
adding?
base.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
4.
Okay,
So you can also mark XP. Anything you get 6, like max.
So-
You put like a little right where it says XP. Put a little tally.
So on below 7, on a miss, you still choose one of these things, but things get really out of hand.
Oh, shit.
So I'll let you look at the list.
That's why
Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah, there's little bullet points here. Choose from that list one thing to have happened. It's a chat roast session. Oh, what's up, Iron Guard? I think that's Valen, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Which is so funny because I know people by 3 different names.
I know.
now,
Yeah, right.
I want to befriend a useful NPC.
Befriend a useful NPC.
If it's
So I mark
Echo?
this.
But things get really out of hand. So
Oh,
Sorry.
she's gonna end up sleeping with Echo too.
No, you should befriend Leaping Flame.
Oh my
So-
god!
but things get really
Yeah,
out of hand.
I
So
guess so.
Or
so
Echo's
how
sister.
how could things get really out of hand?
Well, which NPC will it be, and how's it gonna get out of here?
It will be. Oh yeah, which NPC
She doesn't.
will it be?
Yeah, she doesn't.
It will be.
She licks
She
them
should
on the-
sleep with one of the.
She licks them on the
NPCs.
forehead.
Oh, she licks them on the forehead.
Yeah, remember?
A useful. Oh, are you a human or an elf?
I'm an elf.
Okay.
Welcome to
Are
the-
you like hands
My
down
elf?
elf?
Oh
or
yeah,
like-
we have to discuss that too.
Or are you like redneck elf? Are you like
Fancy
Sapphire
druid
Islands
elf?
elf?
Or are you a new
Or
elf?
are you a new type of elf?
Are you a new type of elf that we don't know anything about that you need to tell us?
Oh my god, there's 3.
I gotta add to the map.
Elves. There's a map there if you'd like to look as well. He'll
Make
show
a
you
new,
where he's
make a new
from.
place.
So this is Nicole's island because her family's got to be separate from all of us because she's too good. This is the forest where my group of elves is from.
The poor elves.
Okay.
We're the poor ones.
The poor one.
The poor ones because they're the fancy rich. We're away from everybody's problems kind of people. I'm bashing because
Oh, you can make your whole new world.
or you can be one of these islands. You could be from somewhere in here. You could make a new place off to the side. However you want to. This map is subject to change, except for where I did it
Say
in.
stuff are out of
Because
stock. Present a challenge of out of stock.
if you do it from the island, you'd be like fancy. You don't
I
have
wanna
to
be
eat
fancy.
anything. If you do it from here, you're like from around here, basically.
Yeah, it could be, like I said, you could be a new type of elf. In this game, we kind of build the world together. So like we don't know everything about the world, and if you have a new facet of the world to bring to us, we will eat
Yeah,
that
maybe
shit up.
your elf that like didn't take either side.
Maybe you're from a different island. I mean, we got.
Yeah, this world is just ever growing and expansive. If you
You're
want
going
to
to be
make
from
up,
Twinkie Island. What do you
Yeah.
want your major city to be?
give it a cool name.
Cream.
Cool name.
Cream.
Cream Twinkie Island.
Or do your people have a city? Like, do your people have a city? Are they nomadic? Do they travel around? Are they? Is everybody in your elfdom a bard, or
Or
is
you
that
just
something
a-
that's rare and unique just to you?
Or
Or
maybe you're just solo.
It's not really a high of position in my town. It's kind of more low life. Not everyone wants to be a bard.
Not everybody wants to be a bard.
It's
You're the Kirk.
very small town, but not a lot of people. I don't know what you call it.
so it's
You can
a
make
position of it's like a high position to be in your.
It's a low position to be in.
Oh, it's a bard.
Yeah.
Yeah, bard is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not considered.
So you're the jester of the kind of group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm very low life compared to everybody else.
Oh, so this world had like a Great War. Were you part of the Great War, or were you off from it? Because
I was off from it.
off from it.
Yes.
Her people are like friends. They're just
Or did
like,
they
"Yo,
even
nah."
know about the war?
I did not know about the war.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. So they didn't know about the war.
You're like the South learning about the Civil War.
Easy.
1800. We're fucked.
Sorry, I was dealing with these technical difficulties. So with the coins, because you can spend coins to buy stuff, but
What's the name?
they're saying that they're out of
Think
stock.
of something like
I have
Food
limited the redemption
or
of them,
something
but they
like-
should be like
what name? Panda City.
No.
like change the
Triple Island's
environment
covered
should be
in
at
pandas.
3, reveal an unwelcome truth should be at 1, and healing potion should be at 3.
It's not elf
I
life.
think antitoxin should be at forever.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
Because we have Sapphire, Elves, Elrose, and
So
Elves.
I mean, for me, I have access to them.
right.
Should I try and try and spend one and see what it says? I don't want to risk
We'll make it the.
because every time I hit it, it says here's present a
You
challenge.
can literally
and
name it. You can
it
make towards
comes
the
up
rest
for
if you
me.
want. Towards the rest of it.
Does everybody else have this, or is it just Draco?
I mean, it doesn't seem like any of them have been
I want to be recently discovered.
Doesn't seem like any of them have been
moved to this location recently.
Okay. So
I would move to it, but like,
redeemed just a session.
Yeah.
well, what's your island have on it?
So I'm really not sure what's going on.
Like what kind of wildlife?
wildlife.
Lions, tigers, bears, or what?
He said he'll show us on
A lot
Discord.
of
So.
hunting like animals.
Okay.
Okay. You want to do
Try
like deer
to,
breed or something?
To fix that real quick. Sorry for the pause here. Just trying to make sure the points work.
Is it like a small town like this, or is it like more like Harrisonburg?
Small town.
Yeah, it works for me.
But it's like goodbye
I just
to the
renamed,
class, so it doesn't
Right, I think it was the other
class
stuff that they
over
said
class, it
wasn't
doesn't
working,
over
like the
class.
reveal an unwelcome truth
So
and
like Bakersfield is like
the other stuff.
Charlottesville slash like Richmond, where it's like the big city where it's corrupt. And then we have this island where everybody moved away to get peace from the
And
Great
it
War.
should,
In the forest
This reward
is
is
where my
temporarily
family
out of
is,
stock.
where
Look at
we ran
What does it say?
some of the
It says
things
this
back to the
reward is
mountain.
temporarily out of stock.
There's a swamp
Which
here.
one?
It's
Healing
literally
potion.
just made
He
of
just
some
has
bread. You could literally make the
Weird.
island have dragons if you want.
maybe it's a glitch in their system.
Do you want to
Maybe
name it
try
after one of like, the
refreshing?
names of you?
I did.
No, I mean like
that could be
him.
the founder.
Oh, maybe?
Oh, because look, Adrian got a +1 bonus.
Right.
What does it say for like healing potion and stuff for you, dude?
Sorry, bear with us guys while we
Yeah, sorry.
troubleshoot this.
Technical difficulties.
If you're
sorry.
watching on Facebook, on Twitch, we're having an issue. So, which you should come check out the Twitch because there's more ways to get involved in the game.
Shout out to our
His
friends.
works for him.
Works for me.
Huh.
I don't know if it like
Especially
rolls
when you have time
over
to think, 'cause it's-
from like other streams maybe.
Freak it out.
But if that was the case, I don't know.
Rob says all
available.
available to him.
Can you
Yeah,
explain?
maybe just try refreshing the page, Draco. See what happens. I don't know why I would be
What's
doing that
going
for you.
We secretly banned
You wanna
Draco.
know? So you have, like, the
No more
sky
innocents
bread.
will be in danger, Draco.
I
Let's
myself
see.
don't know much about it either. Because we just moved to this location. Or I was just born in this location. I don't know much around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean.
Well,
Can we get into it later?
yeah,
Or
keep an eye on it and let me know.
Tiny
Um,
town. But our town is divided into two. My class being as a low class.
So what if we decided about your elf stuff? Or Daryl?
It's called Skyrim.
It's called Skyrim.
Sounds good. So yeah, and we can explore more about that as we go on. Anytime that you need to let us know
Okay.
something about you. But yeah, so you guys are so you guys have made a useful friend. It actually happens to be someone called
Every time you fail, yeah, you got that.
someone called Gremdem.
Gremdem? How do you spell that?
Gremdem.
Is he a cat person?
No, actually. Gremdem is a Gremdem is actually a gargoyle.
Oh.
I forgot what STNA is.
Oh, piss off a gargoyle. Jesus.
Which is highly uncharacteristic and out of place for this for the entire world. Basically, it's like this like living statue with wings, and it's got this horribly like twisted and configured like scowling kind of face, and these like this kind of lanky stony body with claws and like stony wings, and but last night you guys became really good friends. Now, unfortunately, you've also been banned from the town.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Why?
What happened last night?
So,
Don't let it out.
God,
So-
what did we do last night?
Who am I?
Yeah. So like the longhouse is like
Oh,
one
God.
side of it has been kind of like burned down, and then like there's throughout the entire town there's just like arrows everywhere. There's like everybody's complaining about like missing things and but not like just not like them being stolen, but like them being like rearranged. Like
That wasn't me.
huh?
I think that's you.
And then
You're like to the point of drunk where you're just like, I should put it back. Puts on a different show.
and then apparently somebody moved the statue of a statue of one of the town's elders. Which is this huge statue. It takes like someone who's almost superhumanly strong. Somebody moved it, and put it like just out of reach on top of the tallest structure in the town.
Somebody had to prove a point, didn't they?
Listen, when I get my hype man with me,
Same.
Well, to be fair, I didn't burn anything. Fireball's not even prepared.
That's true.
yeah,
not anymore.
Like Swiss.
It could've been
I could have been prepared last
I was
night.
about to say it could have been one of the fireworks coming down.
Trying to make some dancing lights.
You see, I tried putting the fire out with arrows, so I don't know what it's like.
Man, that was that your shit.
You're right.
And so
News or rewards. Bad news, I only have 2K. Oh, so it's better now for me. Nice.
good. And so bad news for you, good news for the players. And so and you have befriended this monstrosity, which the rest of the town is does not like. The people refer to Gremdem as a monster from the depths below, and they do not trust him.
Wonderful.
So the town will walk you to the waterfall, and they will banish you to the into the depths below.
Oh wow, what was Echo and Lynn's final goodbye look like?
So Echo.
She's the one kicking us
Okay.
out.
You slept with someone else, so she won't piss off.
No, so Echo she'll like hold your hands and she'll say Laneth, like, I'm so sorry that things got so out of hand last night, and she's like, I know that our love is strong enough to survive this, and I know that one day we're gonna be together. And she says, I'm gonna start planning right now.
Dude, Draco, reveal that she's pregnant. Do it! I dare you! I dare you! Unwelcome truth. She's fucking pregnant.
Would that be an unwelcome truth?
Yeah.
That would be very unwelcome.
So she says, I'm already preparing to leave the town, so that we can so that we can find a new home for our family. And she takes your hand and she starts to rub her belly with it.
Wait, so are these like actual cats? So she could probably have like 6 at one time. Can she have like 6 children at one time?
What does Landon say to that? Unwelcome truth.
And so it like starts off like, I don't even remember. Wait, what?
She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm pregnant with a litter.
Oh my god!
Landon passes out.
8 or 9 little youths.
Did I just make someone pregnant?
Oh my god.
Well,
8 or 9 little lambs running around.
How do you know if
You know
wife
how-
is pregnant?
you know how babies are made. When a
That's
Twitch
just-
when a
that
Twitch
just makes someone
viewer
pregnant.
when a Twitch viewer spends some coins. When a Twitch viewer reveals an unwelcome truth.
Oh.
That's how little kitties are made.
It's like 8 of them, 8 or 9.
So, Landon, what do you say to this?
Make her have a miscarriage.
Oh my god!
Landon passes out.
Oh my god!
Good thing we don't have a paladin in the group.
So, what do the rest of you do when Landon passes out?
I start laughing.
Mom!
I tell
Typical way.
Echo. I say never fear. He will be a good husband and a good father.
He doesn't know me
Oh,
very well, does
he's
he?
like comforting her. I'm like dragging him back.
I'm just like, yeah, he's probably got more kids out there somewhere anyway.
He does for sure.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
I'm rolling 2d6 for a reason.
For what?
There's 3 other kids.
You have 3 other children in the world.
Yep.
That's going in my book. I hope you realize this. You have 3 other children, not including the little one.
Now Laneth wishes for death. I will mark that unwelcome truth as complete. So,
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can just touch.
and so they kind of put you on this little boat, and they kind of push you towards the waterfall. You guys will glide across the lake, and
As soon as the water hits.
and as soon as the water hits you, as soon as you guys pass under the water and the water hits you, you like wake up like with a start.
Did she say kids?
No.
Said a lot.
She said a lot of kids.
Bug.
Now,
In the sack!
now what
Whoa,
does the
what
bard
is
look like? Or did you choose the ostentatious clothing, or did you choose
chose
the leather armor? Okay.
Because we didn't know about like if ostentatious clothing really had anything.
I think it's its own reward because it's like
flashy.
yeah, like I picture like Elizabethan era kind of like all those like
Frills.
frills and just colors like everywhere.
Well,
like,
so what we came to terms with is we chose leather armor, but we also decided to describe her leather armor as also ostentatious.
okay.
Very revealing
armor.
Very
male
revealing.
bard.
Okay.
Feminine looking male.
You'll have to find that out.
Can we move the camera?
No, I'll pass.
There we go.
Sure.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh, so what do you look like? Describe. What are your descriptions?
I'm very thin. I have fiery eyes, wild hair, and I have like traveling like clothing.
Oh, really?
All right. So you guys go under the waterfall, and you end up hitting
So this is uncharted territory. We haven't been in the fall yet.
no. You end up hitting a
This is where my
like
map
so
is.
so there's like this little little creek that kind of goes into the cave, and then it goes a short way into the cave, and then all of a sudden it's just a free fall drop into darkness.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Done this a couple of times. So.
Oh yeah, you're unfazed. You're like, whee!
Have you done this a couple times?
I'm like gripping the sides of the boat, like crack, crack. Wood is starting to splinter.
Yeah, and Gremdem like starts flapping his wings and he starts flying.
Now grab a hold of him.
Okay. So what would that be? Defy danger. So you're like sort of trying to jump up and grab him in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is defy danger? Strength?
Dexterity.
It depends on what you're using.
Oh, how you do it.
Yeah. I'll just try to jump up and grab him.
Okay.
The dexterity. So that's 3, 8, 11.
Okay. Yeah. So you jump up and you grab the foot of the gargoyle, and he sinks a little bit, but he's able to kind of stay afloat.
How does he feel about it?
Huh?
How does he feel about it?
He says, "Hey there, partner."
Hey, what's up, buddy?
The rest of you are falling.
I grab onto him.
Okay. Defy danger.
You grab onto who?
You. 10.
Okay, yeah, so you grab onto to Zeno's foot, and the gargoyle like sinks a little lower, and he goes, "Oh, hey there, buddy." The rest of you are falling.
I'm just gonna grab the boat.
Okay,
Thank
Unfazed.
God, I thought you were going
Huh?
to grab a hold of Bug.
Just unfazed.
unfazed. Are you just like
I'll
waiting
keep
like
them
you're
off.
on the bus, or are you like?
Whatever, travel with you.
Because it's fun.
Worst wingman ever.
Okay.
That was was waiting for Amber Jill to return.
Twice.
So,
Your stone is pretty smooth for a gargoyle.
Oh, he says, I moisturize.
How?
What actual questions?
I'm curious.
Amber Jill!
Huh?
Amber Jill!
Yeah. To the rescue. What's up?
The boat flows into the cave a little bit, like on a stream, and then just does a complete drop into darkness.
Yeah, like I
The,
said, I'm like, you know how like cats when they like get in water, they're like they tense up their back leg arches. If I could do that, I would, but I'm just like, I do not well in any sort of transportation. I realize.
Yeah.
I feel like in wagons, I would get like motion sick.
On the bird.
On the bird, I'm like, I'm gonna die,
Scared of
and now I'm
heights.
like, I'm gonna die. This is it.
Have you ever
If
been
this
on a
boat-
boat?
Well, so Zeno jumped up and grabbed the gargoyle's foot, and then Bug jumped up and grabbed Zeno's foot. So they were kind of like, so you're falling away from them.
We're gripping on
Except
for
Rip
dear life.
Bug's ankle.
Would you say that's a strength or a dexterity?
What, me?
Yeah.
I mean, probably dexterity to reach up and grab, right?
Okay, sure.
Like how me and
I
you
don't
are
know,
just
I'm
waiting.
just
trying to-
Wait.
Hold on. Do I see her jumping up to grab his foot?
No.
No, you're just worried about yourself.
Can I avoid the contact?
Hey! you owe me your life.
Come
You
down.
owe
You
me your
could
life.
interfere. When you could help or hinder someone you have a bond with, if you have a bond with her.
It's not even worth
I
it.
do
I
have a
failed.
bond water.
Hmm?
I do got a bond water.
I
She
failed
failed it,
anyway. It doesn't even matter.
could've
So
helped
bye, everybody.
So,
I need my water.
so you jump up to grab his foot, but as you jump, the boat kind of falls farther, and then you miss, and then you start falling. So now there's like 3 tiers here of falling. There's
Great.
the people in the boat, Laneth and Daryl.
Amber Jill.
There's Amber Jill just falling, and then there's the gargoyle, Zeno, and Bug, and they're also falling, but at a way slower rate because the gargoyle is
You're getting a free
tirelessly
feather fall?
flapping his wings.
Feather fall.
Yeah. And very quickly, for the gargoyle people, Amber Jill and the boat just drop into the darkness and out of view.
Well,
Amber, are you down there?
I think they're dead.
Splash.
Yeah.
Don't look at what I'm
We should probably just
eating.
move
Just
on.
silence. Absolute silence.
Should probably just move on.
Making my way downtown.
I'm just going for the ride.
Okay. So,
I was like, we're still in the cave.
yeah.
Alright, is there anything I can grab onto? Like,
You just see darkness all the way around. You just see darkness.
Snacks.
Yeah. And
It could be.
Gremdem is gonna say, so
can you drop us on a safe landing?
he says, you want me to drop you?
No, do not
Drop.
Let land us to a safe landing.
He says, well,
I guess we need to check on our friends.
he says, you've never come down here before, have you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay.
Is there any light down here?
Well, there is now. I'll cast light.
Okay, yeah. So
12.
12, nice. So you cast light, and the light shines as far as it can, and as far as you can see, there's just darkness
No, God.
on the outside. Yeah, and you guys just seem to be falling.
Don't get tired, buddy.
So you fall for what feels like hours, and hours of just falling. Yeah, and and at some point throughout those hours, like holding on actually becomes to get like your arm gets kind of tired. Both of you do a strength to defy danger.
Can I try to climb up on his back?
On whose back?
On the gargoyles. Like
Um,
up past Zeno.
yeah. So I guess make it a dexterity. All right. Dexterity? Yeah, sure.
11.
Okay.
Okay. I see how it is.
Do you even notice him though? He's so slimy and
Well, he has to
slippery.
crawl over Xeno first, and then he crawls up on the gargoyle.
Okay. So I will let go.
Okay. Yeah, and you'll start falling as well.
And I will grab my broom and...
Oh!
Okay. Your broom, which didn't I can't remember. Did it not sustain damage?
Nope. Remember,
You chose to take the hit, right? Okay, so
No.
and I don't know, did it?
no, watch the... Robin, help me out, man.
Robin.
I gotta keep my eye on you. So yeah, so you'll just start flying on your broom. Which way do you want to fly?
Can you see where you're going?
I'll just kind of like fly in all directions, just kind of with the free falling
Okay.
gargoyle.
Smack into a wall.
Yeah, sure. So
I'll fly a little bit ahead so I can provide light.
like a head like down?
Mhm.
Okay. So Amber Jill, you're just kind of falling alone. What do you do while you're falling alone?
All around me are faces. Well, I mean, imagine I'm trying to like reach around and grab something to stop myself from falling.
Right, but after about the first hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hour?
what do you- yeah. What do you do after about the first hour?
Well, I guess after an hour I'm about a little accustomed to it then. Might take a nap.
No.
I mean, I don't know. What can I do if there's nothing I can grab?
Alright.
I
We'd
really
have to
don't
ask him.
have anything.
Oh,
Well, let's try this. Let's light my sledgehammer on fire.
Okay.
And can I see what's going on around me?
It's just darkness.
If I extend my sledgehammer and reach out around me,
Darkness.
I can't do anything.
Okay.
Can you
I didn't know
extend
if,
your
like,
hammer
I
long
didn't know if
enough to, like-
maybe you like sing to yourself, or like do you start recalling all of the the like names of your ancestors, like trying to go back all the way through your lineage, or
sure. Oh, yeah.
Do you
You're just trying to look for flavor.
do you braid your hair?
My hair's short.
Well, you know.
Do you think you're
Maybe
gonna
I'm
see
gonna have
Felix
any
Do
soon?
you have a practice lock of hair that you braid?
Are you
Oh, yeah,
prepared
give
to
it
see
to me.
Felix?
It's that piece that you had underneath your helmet.
Were you eating Remy's treats?
Scooby snacks.
Don't wrap me out like this, Nick, and give me your map. I need to choose where your third child is.
By the way, for the viewers, I don't have Tourette's. You hear me making a funny noise, but I'm sick.
So Amber Jill, while you're falling in the darkness, like when you swing your fiery hammer around, you do see, something in the darkness. It's a glint, and it looks like a glint of armor.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Like falling with me, or like I just see it as I pass by?
You're kind of starting to lose you're kind of like time and space is kind of distorted now, and you kind of have this this vision, like you're no longer falling and you're just standing, and ahead of you you can kind of see, like by the light of your hammer, there's this kind of like this path, and it almost looks like the surface of water, and the way that it's reflected from the light on your hammer, and there's this path towards this armor, and this armor it looks like it's made of gold, and it has these rubies placed all around it, like in the breastplate and everything, and as you do you walk closer to it? As you walk closer to it, you can see like a pedestal come into view. Ooh. And then as you get closer to that, you can see more things coming into view. Like the picture kind of paints itself as you walk closer to it. Now you see the armor on the pedestal, the small stony figure sitting on this like ridge behind it, like on this alcove behind it, and it looks kind of like the gargoyle, kind of like Gremdem. And he, as you approach, he kind of leans forward and like puts his talons together, and he says, "Who dare approach the mighty armor of heroes?"
That'd be me! I want it! No. Well. My name is Suserva Amberjo, and I will bow respectfully to this weird and horrid, ugly-looking creature.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how I even got here, if I'm completely honest with you.
The depths offer many things to those who seek.
I didn't know I was seeking for this. I was really seeking for a minotaur, but I'm fine with this as well.
For every ruby on the armor of heroes is a life that has died in service of the armor.
That's awesome.
Can't put it.
Yeah. So is it mine now? May I approach, or is he gonna like hiss at me or some shit?
How closely do you approach?
Just to observe it, like up close, like
Okay,
standing
you're
like
allowed
right
to.
from it.
Yeah, you're allowed to observe it.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of rubies on it.
Touch it.
Fuck with a stick.
I will ask him, what is it doing in these depths?
Can I duff you?
The armor appears before those it deems as worthy to carry on its legacy.
So can I have it?
You, you may have this armor, but it comes at a price.
I like look at my pockets, like dumb, like dull. Like,
The price is not gold. The price is simply your life.
Oh, hell, that makes sense.
Excuse me.
I guess when she dies, she becomes one of the diamonds or whatever gems. Yeah.
You must forsake your own quest and give in to the quest of the armor. Follow its orders unquestioningly.
Slave. Yeah.
You become a slave.
I can't say anything.
I would rather put that shit on.
Are we still falling?
Can I maybe
Yes.
discern realities real quick?
We're not falling.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not. You're fine.
Well,
Is it
You're
wisdom?
fine, okay.
Wisdom? Okay.
I got a 7 through 9. I can only ask one.
Okay.
Because I don't know which question would best match this. I'll let you look. But if I were to do this quest, forsake my quest now and do whatever this quest is for this armor, is this armor like, I mean, it doesn't look evil. It sounds very extravagant and good. It's the armor of heroes, but can I tell if he's like lying? I don't know what question that would be. Like maybe like what should I be on the lookout for, or what here is useful or valuable to me?
The whole situation is strange.
well, you know your quest is honorable.
Yeah, and that's what I'm like. I don't think I need to give my life for that. But go on.
Yeah, the whole situation is strange. It's almost like a fever dream. But it explains that the gargoyle explains that that those who wear the armor are subservient to it. However, they accomplish great deeds. They accomplish heroic deeds. So basically, and they die in the service of the armor. Like this is the last set of armor that a hero will ever wear if they take on its service.
Can I touch it?
It says to touch is to bond with it and become one with the armor.
Damn it, I really don't know, because like my alignment is good and it's defend those weaker than you, and I'm assuming being heroic would be that, but like my quest now, as Adrian put it, is most honorable right now.
And dire.
And dire. Like the end of the world versus whatever the fuck this thing wants to do, so it's kinda like
It'll be fun if it's the same quest.
I'll let you think on that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the boat, what's Laneth and
You guys holding each other?
Don't rock the boat.
Laneth and Daryl doing?
Are
I don't know. What are they doing?
Making more kids.
you still going wee?
They're producing more
Oh,
kids.
hey, Brandon Rejects, thanks for the bits.
Thank you for the bits.
It looks like it says Daryl cheer.
Daryl gets credit. Say, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
So if I have this many kids, she's gonna have that many kids. That means I have this.
So it's an accounting exercise for you.
Yeah.
Right? And for Daryl?
Oh. Just. I think I'm still going wee.
like we see the time lapse. It goes like 1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later. Now suddenly your guys' boat is like I said, you kind of lose this perception of time and space, and suddenly your guys' boat is it feels like it's kind of floating. It feels like it's like rocking with the waves. You hear the crack of thunder in the distance, and a light precipitation begins to rain down on you. You can't see too much. It's still dark, but you can get like little shimmers of light kind of illuminate that you are on like a watery surface, and that you're. It's like you're out to sea with no land in sight.
Oh, is this... I didn't mean to interrupt, but the riches at a price, is that what it was for Amber Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just making sure.
So you guys hear this loud like splash and crash near the boat, and this huge wave comes up over and like rocks the boat dangerously. What do you do?
Not now.
Oh, come on, have a little fun.
Like you did last night, letting the village
You're not with a child on the way. Well, couple.
No.
No time for being important.
This time.
I'm just gonna like use my bow as a paddle. Trying to.
Yeah, so you put your bow in the water, and you're like trying to paddle, and it feels like when you put your bow out like out of the boat into the water, you expect to feel some resistance, but there's no resistance, and you hear this like splash and crash again. This time, lightning flashes in the distance, and you can see this giant. Oh my god! And you can feel this.
Daryl is gay.
I am gay, so there's no children.
So Daryl.
You're fine.
The lightning flashes, and how do you feel about sea monsters?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Depends on a monster.
So you see this. This giant. Like the shadow of this giant sea monster, like tentacled and it's like a giant kraken kind of squid thing. It's got one giant eye and this ferocious beak, and there's just all these tentacles. And when the lightning flashes, you can see the shape of the thing out in the out in the sea, and it looks like it's just kind of staring at you from a distance away. The lightning flashes again. It seems to be getting closer.
Not a fan of that kind of sea monster.
My whole family was killed by me. Just kidding. That should be the
God.
That should be the humble trick.
She's like, yeah, Shamu. That's not Shamu.
Probably terrified.
Okay.
When you're terrified, do you like freeze up, or are you like freaking out, like shaking the boat, capsizing it, grabbing him and shaking him?
Yeah, I think I'll be...
Throws me in the water.
I'll be all over the place freaking out. Oh my
And then some of the lightning flashes again, and you see this giant tentacle coming down on top of the boat. What do you do? Both of you.
Scream.
Oh, that's the monster noise right there.
I want to like drag Daryl to the other side of the boat to where it's not going to hit him.
Okay. So you're going to let's say I would say defend maybe,
Okay.
but I don't necessarily think so. Maybe defy danger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use dexterity since I'm trying to like move quickly out of it?
Sure. Yeah.
10.
10? Okay, yeah, so you're able to pull her out of the... Or him, Daryl?
Yes.
Yeah, you're able to pull him out of the way.
Whatever
He
you-
talked himself
Yeah.
through that.
towards you, and the tentacle's going to come smashing down the boat. The boat's going to crack and just going to shatter into 100 pieces. And you guys are going to find yourself clinging to scraps of boat in the middle of this ocean.
There's room for
the
two.
lightning
David.
cracks. The lightning flashes again, and the beast is right upon you. Its giant eye looms before you, and almost seems to provide its own light, as if it's like illuminating the space in front of you. It seems to be looking right at Daryl, and it says, "You are marked for death."
Oh shit.
Oh,
Speak about an unwelcome truth.
And then it turns to Laneth and it says, "You are marked
For kids.
for fatherhood."
Oh, pull a jack and just let go.
So when it says you are marked for death,
On that
does
note,
it have the aura around Daryl
The aura?
from when Laneth had to make a deal,
Um.
or is he just being
Well,
sinister?
that's right. Laneth had to make the deal.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so Laneth, you see the aura appear around Daryl.
I'm so sorry. Why did I ask?
You know better.
What an unwelcome truth.
Oh no! What have I done?
Take that one off the board. So, yes, and for anybody who didn't catch that last time, yeah.
Way to go, Amber!
I'm sorry.
Last time, Laneth had to make a deal with death that he would have to kill someone who was marked, who had lived too long, and
How old are you?
who was marked by
Not
death.
that old.
Death themselves. He is compelled to complete the contract. So. This just gets nice and messy. So, and
We
then
love it here.
back on the.
Thanks, Draco.
And then back at the top there. What's everybody doing with Gremdem? Gremdem.
welcome to the group. I have to kill it.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
I'm just leading the way, like this way, Gremdem.
Which way?
I act like I know, but I really I'm just.
You never
flying.
ask a Daryl's age.
I think we should just go up.
Sorry, I did not mean to
Should
ask.
just go back
I
up?
did not mean to ask.
I don't
a
think
Daryl.
I'm
Yeah.
over 100 years old. Nicole's over 1,000 years old.
So how old are you? 20?
Sounds like I'm like 20, 21 maybe.
You live too long.
Too long.
I like to think on one of our adventures you were supposed to die from something and I stopped it and now it's coming back to haunt me.
So Gremdem starts telling you about his home.
Well, what about you?
So is he still falling?
Yeah, he's like flying, but he's just falling. Like he's
Is
just
he getting?
like,
Is he getting tired at all? Can I offer him,
Oh.
to maybe grab a hold of the?
thank you, friend. I never get tired.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for the lift.
He says, no
So-
problem, little buddy.
So what about your home?
Oh yes, my home it's a nice like three-room apartment. It's like a little suite. It's got like a living area that's also like a kitchen area with like a little island bar, and then there's the bathroom, of course, and then there's like a one bedroom. It's really nice.
Man, that rocks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So what happens when we fall here?
Oh, it just takes a while to get to the bottom because it's the depths below.
What's at the bottom?
It's like well, when we get down there will be this big mushroom, and he will ask us what our purpose in the depths is, and you tell him what your purpose is, and then he gives you some spores to take with you, and then those act as kind of like a passport of sorts. Yeah.
So you've been down here before.
Technically, Lanatha has been reborn and is like a week or 2 days.
So I've started again. It's my A flight.
Sorry to be interrupted.
Oh, you're fine. So it's a cool system we have. I'm from here.
How many times have you been down here?
I live down here.
Oh, can we check out your house?
I'd love to have you over.
Do you eat?
I don't eat.
Bye, Oran Barb. Get
Oh,
better.
see ya.
No spooky sound.
So why don't we just fly down quicker? It's taking a while.
Enjoy the ride.
He says. He says. The harder you try to go down, the longer it takes.
Yeah, I'm just cruising
Oh,
off.
okay, cool. Well, I hope our friends are okay.
I'm sure they're fine.
Meanwhile, you just see me staring at Daryl.
Sometimes the darkness does weird things to mortals.
Well, wait, so if you see mushrooms, well, are we going to see something else?
I don't know.
Alright.
You're the first friends I've ever brought down here.
Oh, I called you
we feel so
friends.
lucky.
He says,
Rock on, dude.
he
Get
says,
it, rock on.
Yeah.
He gives it a little fist bump and he says, what you did last night for me was amazing.
What did we do?
When you stood up for me in front of the whole town.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like those guys anyway.
Yeah.
They shoved me in a goddamn wardrobe.
Yeah, they saw it.
And that's how we became demonetized.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, Libyan
He
playing.
says,
He was okay.
when you slap that elder in the face, I mean, it really struck a chord in my stony heart.
Yeah, me too.
That's a true step, man.
Me too.
Everyone was all like,
So-
oh my god, I can't believe you just slapped that old man in the face. And
So who burned the place down?
oh, that was totally Zeno.
And the arrows?
He threw a Molotov cocktail. He was like, oh, they'll never suspect me because I don't have fireball. Also, he was naked.
I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah,
But he did have his hat on, right?
Yeah, but like not on his head.
What about the arrows?
The arrows, those were from Laneth. He was like, he had some kind of like, he was trying to show off, and he was really drunk, and he kept missing everything, and then
He actually shot a kid.
That's
One of the
what man.
kittens.
And what else was there around?
the elder that you slapped, he shot.
What about
Oh, Jesus!
What about the
Wait.
stuff being rearranged?
Which leader?
Huh?
What about the stuff being rearranged?
And he's like, oh yeah, that was you and me, buddy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. We
Best
were like,
roast
let's
so
steal it.
far.
And I was like, wouldn't it be funnier if like we just took like somebody's toothbrush from one house and put it in somebody else's house, and like
Yeah.
something from them and put it in somebody else's house. It was great.
Yeah. We were like the Grinch without stealing.
Yeah, we're the Grinch without stealing.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So,
And we already know the statue. I'm guessing that was Amber Jill.
so have you explored the...
He's like, no, that was you.
Yeah, Morty.
Oh, shit. I knew you from behind.
You
Go
Morty.
ahead, Adrian.
I don't know, Rick. I don't know.
yeah, Morty. If I try to do Rick voice, I can't. Huh?
I've lost it.
Okay. So eventually you guys touch down bottom.
What do we see?
Sure enough, yeah, it's this huge cavern. There's this giant purple mushroom in the center of it, and it's like kind of like bobbing to and fro, and you hear this slight like
What the hell is that?
and then you hear like a chorus of like And then you see like all these other mushrooms light up, and it's in this huge cavern, like it's just filled with these like little mushrooms. Like there's this one big mushroom, and there's like these tiny little mushrooms, and they're just kind of sliding around on the ground, and they're all like bobbing up and down, like in like a conga
Is this
line.
Fantasia?
And
Oompa Loompas, mushrooms.
and then one stops in front of you, and you can see this mouth appear on it, and it says doo 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 doo.
How do I say?
I'm back up a little bit.
And then it's gonna get back in the line.
Someone was on shrooms.
What the hell was that?
John, what'd you do before we came over?
What was that? Grim? Or what's his name? Grim?
Gremdem. Gremdem.
Oh,
You
yeah.
call Grim for short,
Yeah.
though. You
Oh,
all
that's
know.
just the locals. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Just the
little
Lord.
Has anyone ever eaten?
That's the mushroom we gotta talk to, and he's gonna walk over to
Okay.
the big mushroom. And,
Has anyone ever eat the small mushrooms?
he says, you can eat them, but I don't recommend it. It'll fuck you up.
Ah. Had
Bowser
that
is
last
coming.
night.
He says, no, I mean it'll like fuck you up, like
Kill me.
worse.
I can have 9 children by one chick.
Worse than that.
What's that?
Well, you become a mushroom.
Oh, fuck that.
He says, I don't know what happened to your friends. Maybe, I guess they got caught up. Meanwhile, back to Amberjill.
So I do have a question. Yes. Okay.
That's what we need to see.
The only way I would be wearing this armor would be if my ancestors had. But if they haven't, I'm not interested.
Quit trying to justify.
Who's your oldest ancestor?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
even know.
Well, let's
You
say,
no.
let's say
You don't
it's,
even know.
Wait, let me like think of the name. Let's
Okay.
do.
Jonah. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you have one ready. You can
Sindar.
Sendar.
Sindar Amberjill.
Sendar Amberjill.
Who is the only recorded person in the entire history of in the entire human history to have single-handedly defeated a dragon.
Oh.
An evil dragon. 14. So he says, yes, Sindar Amberjill defeated the great Tyrannamax, the dragon tyrant who once ruled Ruby's Reach.
With this armor? Or you just you did not specify.
Sindar wore the armor and did its bidding, and while he died on this heroic quest, he defeated the dragon. Thus freeing the entirety of Ruby's Reach from the dragon's tyrant. Tyranny. Tyranny.
Don't make fun of this stunner.
This is such a hard decision. Sure. Well, I will accept.
Innocents are in
Oh
danger.
my god, you're really gonna do it?
Oh my god.
Well, there goes our whole mission.
I don't know what to do.
The mission's to kill me.
I really
I have to kill her.
What if the mission is to kill your whole team?
Well, no, it's heroic.
Well,
It's
Darren's gonna
good
help.
things.
Maybe it is a good thing to kill us.
Damn, that's
No, it's, yeah, you will do something heroic in the service of this armor, but you will die. So you will forfeit your life, essentially.
So as soon as you're done for the armor, you're dead.
No, I think what it is doing what it needs will kill her.
Okay.
We don't know.
I really don't know.
Nice armor, where'd you get it?
I'm thinking since you know, I'm thinking you might have more information on that story. But not right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe needs to drink every time children come up. Ah, that's what he said.
It's true.
I can barely see it.
I don't know what to do if you want to go back to somebody else because I'm kind of stumped.
Okay. So so you guys are floating in the water. The Kraken has marked you for death, and and now you see this aura, the one that Death was talking about.
Like, I'm just completely quiet, staring at you in a weird way, just like...
And then the Kraken opens its giant beak, and it swallows you both whole.
Well,
Job complete!
And in the darkness, you hear... Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
You see, he's doing a little jig.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, and so you hear this, and then as you open your eyes, you see this light again, and the entirety of light being produced in this cavern seems to be coming from these purple mushrooms that are these tiny purple mushrooms that are gliding around the cavern floor like they're ice skating, kind of. And can you take that away from me? If you dare.
If you dare. Oh, there,
It's a blacklight party down this
he's already looking at me like,
And there's
do
this
something.
and there's this giant mushroom in the center, this giant purple mushroom in the center, who is humming the loudest, and who is bobbing the hardest. Thank you, Robin.
Including Remy.
So, what do you guys do?
no, poor boy.
Stop
Landon
looking at me.
stares at you.
You told me no years ago, so what ain't happening now?
Oh, what?
Damn.
Oh, God!
Like all the mushrooms go.
And do you like strut off after that, or do you like? Do you
I'll
make
start
an
off
exit?
and I'll join the mushrooms
Do you
and
make an
dance.
exit? So Felix,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
sorry.
You're gonna break my heart.
Dude, go sit in the corner and think about what you
I'm
just
sorry.
said. Are you?
I didn't mean it. Bug. So Bug and Zeno, you guys are walking towards the giant mushroom with Gremdem, and you see amidst the mushrooms you see an elf like bobbing up and down with them and humming. And possibly playing a fiddle, maybe. It hasn't been played before, so I don't know if this is when you want to break that out.
I could try.
Go for it.
I haven't played it before. Well, I'll give it a shot.
You're a natural.
But yeah, you see this elf who's kind of joined in with the dance, and it looks just like Daryl.
Oh. Is she playing fiddle?
Staring
Or he?
contest the rejection. She died now, don't you?
He is playing the fiddle.
I don't know what's worse, Xena's poems or the fiddle playing.
I haven't played it before. Cut me some slack.
Poems are great.
Xeno is often the butt of Bug's jokes as well. So, Xeno, you see this as well, and then kind of walking somberly behind him is Laneth.
Hey, Dad! Just kidding.
Baja.
I'll just make a child's voice.
What took so long?
Damn, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Fair enough. I was just making polite small talk anyway.
She's just keeping with the beat. He keeps...
You should try these mushrooms, they're delicious.
I think I'm...
Yeah.
Oh, did you eat one?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, they're awesome. I feel like more powerful. You guys want to try one?
No?
No, I'm good.
Very well then.
Make some flavor.
So what do you guys do?
I can put one of them to sleep and we can feed it to him.
I asked Gremdem to take us to his house.
Okay. He says, don't you wanna like wait for your friend?
Yeah, we should wait on the
Oh,
other
did
jail.
I hear you? Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's fucking good, guys. Go ahead.
Hey, I said to wait for you.
I mean, she's not like somebody I would want to piss off.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's pretty strong.
I thought she was here.
She like threw that statue across the entire town.
Jesus.
It was crazy.
I was probably really pissed too. Yes!
You know what you did last
I
night?
am not my father! Stop calling me my dad!
Which thing?
She wasn't even pissed. She like
No, go on.
she did it for like a bet or something.
Who was she betting?
Who bet?
Like I don't even know. I don't even think it made sense anything. She just was like, "Oh, you bet I can't do this," and then she went blah through it.
Yeah.
It was like
You shot a man.
it's like no one colon nothing, and then
Amber
you
Jill.
want to bet I can't throw this statue across the town?
Nobody. Absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait on Amber Joe.
Yeah, maybe she might want to try a mushroom.
Amber Joe.
Making our way.
I'm going to say no to the armor.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Not really, but I have to keep going. The adventure awaits.
Would you like to use a lifeline?
There's a life one?
Call me.
It's a strange ass gargoyle that looks like Gremdem.
Hello?
You could ask the audience. You could phone a friend.
We
Call me.
could
Call me.
spare some points.
You could.
You can say
I
no.
can't tell if you're being serious or like.
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Does he have like a little magical phone or like a
One
stride
disappears.
ball?
Yeah.
These are one of your 4 lifelines.
So, who would you want to phone?
Can they be dead? Or they have to be alive?
Call Felix.
Even better.
Call
if
Felix.
they
Yeah, shit, I'll call Felix. I won't let that motherfucker sleep for the rest of his life.
did. So Felix saunters into the from the darkness and into the to the light.
First thing I'm gonna do is give him a hug.
He kicked me out of hell. I don't want to hear
He
it.
feels he feels cold.
I'm like,
He has this this otherworldly coldness to him, like temperature wise.
Hey, man.
oh my god, I was about to reach the highest score in the game.
You asshole!
Oh, Amber Jill.
Hey!
Hey, how's it going? Wait, where am I?
So here's the predicament. Cool armor. Cool armor. Only appointed by it chooses how
Certain
do you describe
heroes.
it?
The phone's breaking
How
up.
did you describe it?
So basically it's a heroic. It's heroic armor, but you live your life in servitude to it, and you will die for it. Essentially, it requires a great deed to be done, and the deed will kill you.
And it sounds cool, but like the only thing, I mean, I don't know if it's like armor that's better than what I already have.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you should probably say no. You don't want to die. You want to like it here. They don't have any bugs here to eat. I gotta eat this freaking bread or this piece of ham and turkey. You know, I like eating bugs. And you have your friends to look out for.
That is
Just
true.
remember that.
Now, perhaps this armor can help.
And I heard about the Manticore.
We did it for you!
And I want you guys to finish the rest of it for me.
Oh, damn, see, now
now
I
you have
lost that armor.
extra shit to do.
Damn it, see, he got me there. He got me. Can Can I try and smuggle them out in the sack?
Well, now you
See,
have
you left.
now you have another bond to write down.
Which is kill the rest of the monsters. Kill the rest of the monsters.
Well, it's almost my back massage appointment. I'll catch you later.
Oh, wait. My back massage appointment.
You even feel your back anymore?
So what do you do?
I reject the armor upon Felix's request.
The dead have spoken.
Ah, sad. But alas, it is your choice. The armor will find another hero.
By the way, that guy's a dick anyway.
Okay.
And the gargoyle like flips him off. He's just mad because I got the highest score.
Oh.
1 point.
And then Amberjill, you will begin to fall again, and you won't fall for too long before you start hearing this.
Here we go.
And then you open your eyes, and this room is just completely illuminated with these purple mushrooms. Some of them are small and gliding around the ground, and there's this one big mushroom in the center. And before you are all of your friends, plus Gremdem.
Did it how did I appear to them though? Did it like phase in or did I just like fall?
And
And like yeah.
They kind of just turned around and you were there.
Hey guys.
Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Would you like a delicious mushroom? How's it going?
I rub my eyes. Rub them again. What the hell? What is happening? I just saw Felix. Uh-oh. That's like Bug's trigger word.
Bet she's listening.
I think she already ate one of the mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
Who's Felix?
It's no one. Someone who's too weak.
You're just
Yes, brother.
Well, alright, cool. Well, come on, guys.
Yeah, so, okay.
Yeah. So, you go to the mushroom. The entire room will stop humming. The mushroom will ask, "What is your purpose?"
I don't want to talk about
I
it.
seek the grail.
Go forth and find the grail. And then it puffs these spores at you, and you're like in this cloud. And then after it puffs the spores at you, you kind of have this like sparkle to you.
True.
Wait, who's looking up tonight?
All right. What is your purpose?
Mine?
Yes.
Do I have one?
You may not enter until you have a purpose.
Alright, give me a second. Next.
What is your purpose?
To repay death.
And then explosion of spores. You're all sparkling. Yeah. What is your purpose?
I want to be sparkly. Yes.
And you?
Done.
My purpose is to defend those weaker than me.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Gremdem steps up and says, my purpose, he says, my purpose is to, betray my friends and lead them to a horrible, awful death. And then,
What the fuck? Wait a minute. What? Feel that? Alright. Well, I got a purpose to kill that gargoyle now.
You're the only one that knows.
So yeah. So then the cavern opens up, and this huge underground city is opened up to you, and I mean huge. And there's like glowing fungus on the wall, providing like enough. Like, it's kind of like really bright starlight. Everything kind of sparkles, and the place is just filled with like all kinds of weird, odd creatures. So what do you guys do?
I got to that gargoyle. I'm like, what the hell did you say back there?
That was just like a little inside joke between me and the big mushroom there.
Yeah, sure.
He says, nothing really to worry about. Anyway, you guys want to come see my house?
Yeah. Not really. I don't want to see that dump.
Oh! Look, it's all I can really afford right now. I'm kind of between jobs.
What job?
Well, I was guarding like the Holy Scepter of Antioch, and then now I'm like looking into some other stuff, and I lost that job. Some adventurers came in and they took the scepter, and I got fired. So
And now you want to kill all of us, huh?
that's not what I said.
That's what he said back there.
I don't want to kill anybody, but
Wait,
I
you're
do
telling
know
me this in
someone.
comic?
But I do know someone who is interested in you being dead.
You.
No, look, I like you guys. You're my friends. Like I said, you stuck up for me, dude. Like,
After what
we're like this.
After what he just told me, I don't know if I should trust you.
So
He said his purpose was to betray all his friends and get them killed.
who seeks us dead?
Okay. Well, here I'm gonna throw a description at you, and I want you to like think about it for a second, and like see if you can conjure up an image. Horns.
Minotaur. Fair enough.
I mean, the next
There's the Minotaur.
on the next 20 questions, what will we find out next?
So yeah, you know the guy. So yeah.
We know of him.
Okay. Well, he seems to know you. He's pretty pissed.
Why?
I don't know, dude. Look, rent's due in like 2 days. I'm just trying to score some pay here.
So you bought us to him?
Yeah.
Is he waiting in the house?
So you bought us here for him to make money.
Yeah.
I like your style.
Well, yeah. And if you got more money, I'll take that money. And
Oh, we can just not kill you.
I mean, it's whatever, dude.
Can I have some of your poison?
So I started like looking through his cabinets.
We haven't even gotten the house yet.
Yeah, you're just like walking through the streets. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like all these like weird creatures are kind of like passing by you, like these like fish guys, and then like these like really dark elves who are kind of just like kind of glaring at you.
So,
There's like these like little like blue skinned dwarves who are like walking by, and everybody's kind of like looking at you like you're. Everybody's looking at you like you're really strange and out of place.
It's for strange.
I mean, we're used to that.
I'm used to getting googly eyes. Anybody hitting on me here?
Some weird fish chick.
Oh God, no. I'm good.
So we can have like 50 babies in one time.
So can you tell us
Caviar.
more about the Minotaur?
Nothing else really except that he's big and scary.
Oh, so
And
don't
you're
know-
taking this to our doom.
Well, he offered me like 100 gold, so
100 gold.
Well, then you must at least have a meeting place, or you know where he is.
Oh yeah, man, I know exactly where he is.
He's taking us to him. He's setting us up for death.
He's taking us to him.
He's getting irritated.
He's like got the chalkboard out. He's like,
I'm just like,
gargoyle,
Gargoyle, bad,
death.
death, Minotaur.
Dude, you're writing on my map.
Bug bad. Gargoyle very bad.
Bugs not.
Minotaur with gargoyle.
Minotaur with gargoyle. Late night sex.
So, like, what's going on here? Are we doing this or not? I got another job lined up if we're not. So,
You
No,
heard him,
we're
Daryl.
totally doing it. I mean, we were headed that way anyway.
oh, sweet.
He said, are we doing this or not? You got it, Daryl.
I got it.
Well, cool. So, all right. Well, follow me.
Well, we're not going to make a pit stop at your house?
I guess we could. And then, like, the next scene
Why are
flashes
you
to you
making friends
guys
with
like,
this
in
guy?
this house. And, it's like a tiny, like, it's like an economy kind of apartment. You can hear some like weird like bubbling sounds coming from one side through the wall from the next apartment over, and then on the other side you can hear like the sound of like hammering and chiseling coming from the other side. And yeah, I mean it's like a 3-room apartment. It's got like a bathroom and then like a kitchen living room hybrid, and then like a master bedroom. Yeah. Cool.
Not exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah, he pulls out like a jar of honey and a bucket full of olives. He says, "Help yourself if you want some refreshments. I'm not really sure what you like, what people who eat, but here you go."
I want to try some of the
Yeah, I
honey.
did get into those
Use
olives.
the honey for other things.
Never mind.
What about your big friend here?
What's up?
Olives.
Sure.
Yeah, just eat the food.
Honey?
Probably poison.
You would know.
That's not a very good pair. I have to tell you right now.
Have you done this before?
You know, it's whatever, man.
Well, he likes to eat poison.
And fall asleep on the job. And sure.
So yeah, I guess we should really be getting a move on, huh?
Wonder if
Yeah, what's the hurry? I mean,
Huh?
What did campfire call fire mean?
alright.
I'm not following this
away.
dude.
You see me sharpening my blade in the corner looking at you.
Yeah, so he'll lead you across town. He'll take you past the lava flows and deep into the earth. He'll say, so down there, I'm not going with you, but down there, there's like this big like archway, and it leads into some like ruins or whatever. Nobody really ever goes down there anymore because it sucks. And yeah, that's where he is. He's waiting for you down there. I told him I would send you down there, so go down there, and hopefully I'll get paid.
Are we still like around lava?
Yeah, there's like some lava, like some little lava streams, like maybe on the side of the path, and like
How deep?
like a lava fall. It's pretty deep.
Yeah, watch out.
Probably.
Watch out.
Precious.
Push you into the lava.
Push me along. I didn't.
This guy's a bad guy, and you guys.
He's not a bad guy. He was totally upfront about everything.
Yeah, but he's trying to lead us to our death.
But he was totally upfront about it.
Yeah, but if I would have never figured out, you think he would have told us?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh. So,
Oh my god.
and Robin, who do you want that for?
Wait, what?
Do you have anybody specific in
Oh,
mind,
God.
or for your reign here?
I don't think I need any more riches.
It was Eno. Since he's the hard-headed
Yeah.
one.
Dealer's choice.
He said it's your choice.
My choice.
Oh, God.
So Bug,
Fuck.
you are This is a total judgment call, but I assume that you're trying to figure out how to push this guy into the lava.
Yeah.
So you're like so you're scoping out the lava stream, and across the lava stream, so there's this sheer cliff wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like jutting out of this wall is this like perfect gemstone, and it is like, I mean, you're just like you almost get, because you like wealth, right? You like shiny things, yeah. So so you see it, and you're kind of like you're thinking about killing him, and you're like, how can we best like get him? And you're like, and you like almost like push him out of the way. You're like, what is that? And it's this huge like gemstone sticking out of the cavern wall, and it's raw. I mean, it's uncut, but like but you can tell it's like a prospector's like wet dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except it's on the sheer cliff right over this lava moat. that's like sliding by. So what do you do?
I'm like, hey, Grim. Let's make a deal. We'll go down there if you take me up there.
You'll go down there if I take you up there?
Yeah, where that right there.
Oh, he says, oh shit, look at that thing. And he starts flying up.
Oh my god.
Take us with you.
Huh?
Take us with you.
I jump on his back.
Okay,
Like as soon as he starts taking up, I just grab onto him.
Defy danger.
yeah, so you're just on his back now.
Oh,
So you're on his back now. So you're on his back. He like starts flying over the lava moat, which is pretty wide. And he's like, "Dude, get off! I saw it first."
Look, I'm just helping you.
And he says, "Dude, get off!"
We're friends.
He's gonna turn upside down to try to knock you off into the lava.
I'm going to I don't know, wrap a rope around his neck and try to hang on.
Okay, defy danger. I
Hang
guess,
on.
Dexterity.
10.
Okay, so
You
so the so you're like hanging by a rope, and he
I'm so glad to give you this day.
and so you're hanging there, and he's flying. He's kind of flying over the lava, and he turns back around, and you haven't fallen off because you got the rope. And he says, "Oh my God, this is look, man. Like I really appreciate you sticking up for me last night, but I got rent due in a couple days, and that
Well,
gym-
you're about to either gonna get paid by him, or we're not gonna go down there.
And he's like, look, dude, if I get my hands on that gym, I don't need to get paid by anybody. So,
Look. How about we split it?
you want to parlay?
Hmm?
Would you like to parlay? Would you
What's
like
that?
to?
You can try to manipulate him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charisma.
So roll plus charisma.
You
Leverage
get
is
nothing
something
with
they need or want. On a hit, they ask you for something to do. Are you asking them? Yeah. Okay. So roll charisma.
Fuck.
7.
Oh, you need to do something to give him assurance.
How do I know you're not just gonna try to kill me and take all the jewelry for yourself?
How am I gonna kill you? I'm smaller than you.
He says, yeah, but you're really good with that rope.
I'm not gonna kill you.
And he says, I need some concrete assurance, man. I need you to. I need a down payment.
What do you want me to do?
I'll tell you what. How about this?
Or how about this?
Yeah.
You help us kill the Minotaur, and I'll give you the stone.
I'll tell you what. I'll do that. But you gotta let me take the stone back to my place first, and then we'll go down there and kill him. You can come with me back to my place. We'll put the stone back in my place, but I want to keep it safe.
Alright.
All right.
We're all coming back with you.
All right. Everybody.
And you're gonna show us where you put the stone.
All right, cool. But you guys put a pretty big dent in those olives. I don't know if I have enough for a second round.
We don't want any. We just want to kill.
Pretty good on honey though, so
Somebody maybe not want it.
maybe I want some honey.
I'll take it.
Just scoop it up into a little pouch, or little honey pouch.
Little honey pouch.
All right,
For
cool.
later.
And then he'll go up and he'll pluck the stone out of the wall, and he'll fly back over to the to where it's safe.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll let you down. He'll kind of fly up and kind of hover above, and he'll take you guys back to his place. He'll put the stone. He'll tell you to wait at the door, and then he'll go in with the stone.
Hey, I said show us where you're putting it.
I
We need reinsurance.
need
Make
assurance.
sure you don't back
No,
out.
I need assurance.
Make sure
Stone
you
is
don't
my
back out.
insurance. I'm gonna hide it somewhere.
Where?
Can't see where I'm hiding it.
Where?
Look, man, Close your eyes.
I pretend to close my eyes.
Okay.
I like cover my face, but
Yeah, he puts it in the honey pot.
okay. All right. You coming back with us now?
Yeah.
You can't leave.
I know, man. Look, I'm a gargoyle of my bond, of my word. So
All right.
here we go.
Let's
And
go.
he'll fly back with me.
Cool.
All right. There's 2 things you have to know about this this Minotaur, right? Number 1, he is like super strong, like probably stronger than Hammer Lady. Number 2. Yeah, number 2. Some crazy shit's going on in that temple. I've never seen it happen before, but like there's like a lady in there who's crying, and it's kind of annoying. So,
Like the witch from Gremdem.
Yeah, is she dangerous, or like, are we not supposed to approach her?
I don't know. I've only ever seen her cry.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't bother him.
Also, fire beetles.
Okay. No poison squirrels, right?
No, down here we have poisonous rats.
Can we go anywhere without a poisonous rodent on the side?
Are they like mounting size rats or?
Don't make it worse.
I mean, each to their own, buddy.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go in. You first.
And he like just flies right in.
All right.
Yeah. So the cavern like leads to this like stone arch, and then beyond the arch is this huge room that opens up. And in this huge room, there's this like huge quartz, like natural like kind of quartz crystal that's coming up out of the ground in the center of this like small glowing pond. And this quartz seems to be like shining with like every color imaginable. And sure enough, as soon as you enter, you can hear this like sobbing. And discern realities, you know.
I'm going to use intelligence instead of. I'm going to use my.
Okay.
Yeah. So, 8, 3, 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Ask 3 questions.
Okay. Yeah. So you get 3 questions from the list. What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control? And what here is not what it appears to be?
What here is not what it appears to be.
So this large quartz, inside of it, you can see is this like female shape, and she's kind of like down on her knees, and she's just like sobbing into her hands.
But that's what it appears to be.
Huh?
But that's what it appears.
No, I'm saying the quartz
It's more than
isn't
it
just
appears.
quartz. It seems there's a woman inside of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
What should I be on the lookout for?
So there's this the water seems to like there's like these like little bubbles kind of floating up from it, and there's the water seems to have like in your trained eye the water seems to have some kind of like magical property to it. It seems like this magical. Like this is a magical place, and this is a very magical spot within this magical place.
Okay.
It is like a powerful place, if you will.
What is about to happen?
So you see the Minotaur behind the crystal, and there's kind of this like rough stone balcony without like a railing or anything. Behind the crystal overlooking the pond, and the Minotaur steps like out onto this balcony, and it looks across the room towards you, and it says, "Gremdem, you have pleased me. You may go. They are as good as dead now. You will receive your payment." And Gremdem says, well, there's something about that you should know. And then he turns to you guys and he says, "See ya, suckers!" And he like flies out.
I grab him towards his back.
Hack and slash.
Straight. 11.
11?
Yeah.
So you jump up onto him and you grab his back and he like falls to the floor and you guys start rolling around. He's going to try to like slash you with his claws.
I'll defend.
Would you like to hack and slash, or would you like to defy danger?
Defy danger, I guess.
So you're not trying to return any damage?
Yeah, I guess I'll try to return.
Okay.
I just don't want to get hit either then.
Right. Well, if you roll high enough on hack and slash, you can.
Okay.
But if you want to defy and use dexterity, you might have a higher chance. I don't know what your strength is. So.
I'll just defy. My dexterity is better.
Okay.
He crit
14.
Okay, yeah. So you manage to avoid his blows, and you guys kind of come apart. And now he's kind of like standing there looking at you, and you're like looking at him, and he's like, "Look, I know that looked really bad. I wasn't abandoning you. Like I was just gonna pretend like I was abandoning you, and then come in at a critical moment and save your life. You know."
I just start hitting him.
I want to shoot him in the
So you're gonna hack and slash.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that strip.
And he's going to seeing that you're not buying it, he's going to try to swing at you as well.
Okay.
Strength.
9.
Deal your damage to the enemy, and the enemy makes an attack on you.
Alright. What is that? 3.
Okay. And what do you hit him with?
Shit, I guess. Couldn't have hit him with my my poison oil dagger.
Okay. So you like kind of lash out and hit him with with your dagger. It hits the stone, and you can see he's quite armored because of the stone.
Mm-hmm.
So he only takes one of that damage, and then he's gonna swipe at you for 3.
Does the poison still do its effect?
What is the poison?
Target falls asleep. It's just if it's applied to him. So I'm guessing it still touched him.
It's a light sleep.
Yeah.
Light sleep. All right, yeah. So he just kind of so it hits him. He's gonna hit you for 3, and then he's gonna like fall over asleep.
Cool.
Although I don't know, because he's made of stone. I don't know if it would affect him in the same way. I don't think it would. Yeah. So he's going to you're gonna hit him with it, and you just do the damage. And he's gonna swipe and hit you for 3.
Alright.
Can I take a shot at him?
You like to shoot the gargoyle?
Yeah.
We need to figure out something else.
So you can shoot the gargoyle, yeah.
I'm such a loser, and I'm answering this question.
10.
10? Okay. With your volley?
Yeah.
Alright.
Amber, do you ever smash him with your hammer?
For 7 damage.
For how much damage?
7.
7? Alright. So you hit him, and then like he just explodes into chunks of stone.
Hey.
What's up?
That's right, Lana.
Because I literally drew him too.
Now Laneth, so you shoot him, and you do that, and then you turn, and this like the shadow of the Minotaur is looming over you. He has this large axe, and he's gonna swoop down and try to cleave you in twain.
I want to use. Can I do defy danger or?
Yeah, absolutely. What are you doing?
I want to like, as quick as I can, like grab my short sword and kind of block it, kind of thing.
Okay.
10.
All right. Yeah. So you come up, you block the blow. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll make an attack on the Minotaur.
Okay.
Oh shit. I forgot to get my damage die though. Oh, let's see. See if I hit first. Wow. Yeah, that's like 14. To hit. Or to hit, sorry.
Yeah, for a hack and
Sorry! Yeah.
Okay.
A D10. A D10. Oh god, I forget everything I add. I know a D4.
Is this your current?
A D4.
Yeah.
And then another D4.
There's kind of help.
Okay.
I told you you couldn't look a dude.
Daryl used to be a woman.
13 damage to
Daryl's
the
not
human
opposite of your
star.
cosplay.
Okay. So 13.
Yes.
Damn.
Jesus.
I got a 9 on my D10.
Yeah. So you come up and you just like you come up and you just crush him and like knock him to the ground. He's gonna stand back up and he's gonna swing his axe at you and give this this hearty cry.
So if I want to hit him but also do damage, that would be hack and slash. But if I just want to avoid it,
Right,
because damage, defy danger.
Yeah.
So hack and slash.
Okay.
You got a good constitution.
13.
Say what about if you need to.
Yeah.
So
You're attacking mandatory.
I'm saying like if you want to like stop him from hitting us, you can do. Then
another 12 damage.
it's kinda
Yeah.
like
And so you
all-
just
it is the max.
destroy him.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's dead already.
this was an easy mission.
Oh.
I don't like this. It's too easy.
Yeah, you just destroy him, and then he kind of falls back into the water, and he kind of stumbles back, and you see him change, and he is going to change into
Not one of my kids.
Oh my god, no, it's not.
Felix.
No! Stop!
Daryl's brother.
Harold. Harold and Daryl.
Oh, I thought I had it written down. Yeah, he's gonna change into a like a small like a small skull with horns on it. So like no body, it's just gonna drop in the water, and that is when the earthquake will begin to start.
Oh.
And the sobbing grows louder, and the crystal begins to crack.
Uh-oh.
The entire terrain begins to shift, and the water begins to froth and bubble. What do you guys do?
I want to run to the crystal.
Towards the crystal?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like the very earth itself begins shooting these like columns of rock at you. It kind of just dots the path along the way. Go ahead and roll Defy Danger.
I want to try to do some Mission Impossible slides and stuff.
Okay.
But I imagine it was like the Austin Powers music. That's your intro song.
7.
7. So, So on 7 through 9, you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. The GM will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice. So, so which one do you want? Worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice?
Hard bargain.
Hard bargain. So, so you can, so you think you can get there, but you think that the only way you can get there is to use the momentum from one of these things to propel you across the thing, which means you'll have to take the damage when it hits you.
Okay.
So 12 damage.
I'm down to 5.
But you make it across. What are the rest of you doing?
Do I get a sense?
Why are we going towards this crystal?
Do I get a sense the lady in the crystal is Thistle?
Go ahead and roll
Discern realities, man.
discern realities. Yeah.
Because that would be who's really in control here, right?
Well, I've already done that though.
And you asked 3 questions.
Oh,
I answered all 3 questions.
Okay.
What is it?
6.
6. Okay, yeah. So 6.
Uh-oh, we got a bot up in the channel. Hi, how are you? I've seen your thing.
Oh god.
Get out of here.
Hey, Bob.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Come view me on my page.
How do we? Yeah. How do we delete
Wait.
this?
I'm a moderator.
On my website. It's free.
You guys are mods. What? I'm not a mod.
So, do you have anything that gives you a question or anything despite a 6 or?
No.
Okay, yeah. So, so you're trying to put it together, but there's just too much going on. As a matter of fact, the earthquake is causing this fissure to appear in the ground, and it's coming straight towards you, and
Oh, we're under mess.
it cracks. Oh, we're still in the mask. Oh, damn it! I forgot to change the.
Because I was looking and he was like, that looks good. Nice channel. Keep going.
Oh,
I
damn.
like your stream, Masks of New Generation. I'm about to design overlay and logo for your channel. Okay.
Well, at least the bot helped us.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, bot.
A little too late.
Report. Spam.
No recording, just block it.
If I block it, it's just for me.
Robin's like, "Hey, welcome to the stream."
Oh no, it's a bot.
We're pretty sure it's a bot though, but it might be also giving us a view. So
Yeah, so.
so we'll take it.
Here's a rock. What? There's a look. No.
Don't you leave! Don't you leave!
Stay there.
Don't you leave, Cogshot. So this fissure appears like right beneath your, right between your legs, and the ground begins to open up, and you quickly find yourself running out of legs to hold you up, as it kind of like starts spreading your legs.
Okay, you know what I do?
What?
I take my staff and like
Defy danger.
mount it.
So,
Wait, you what?
spreading legs and mountains.
Daryl smiles.
What would this be?
Innuendo.
What would this be? Would this be acting fast and getting out of the way, or quick thinking?
Quick thinking.
Sure.
7 on 3 10.
Okay. So you hop on your staff and you start flying out of the way as the ground opens up around you. Daryl, this rock is gonna fall from the ceiling and start. It's gonna start falling towards you.
Gonna get out of the way.
Okay. Are you going to act fast and getting out of the way? So roll dexterity.
He could persuade the rock not to come out, to be honest.
Just don't do it.
Excuse me, you're gonna need to move.
8.
8.
Yes.
Okay. So you will you will look up and you will kind of flinch. I'll say the only way that you can get out of the way is if somebody else tries to help you by defending you.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna smash that rock to pieces.
All right. This is defense. Roll Constitution.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 9.
Okay. So with a 9, you get hold 1. So long as you stand in defense, you can spend hold for one of these options.
Is this the one that's missing?
No,
Okay.
it has all the options.
See, this is weird because it says the attacker, but it's a rock, so it's like.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. If I deal damage to the rock equal to my level, would that destroy it?
What's your level?
4. No.
Probably not.
I guess redirect an attack from the thing I'm defending to myself.
Okay. So
would I do a defy danger then?
you'll kind of push her out of the way, and then you can defy. How would you defy this danger?
Like I said, could I smash it?
Yeah, I guess roll strength.
11.
Okay, yeah, and you just punch right through the thing or hit it with your hammer, and it just kind of like fractures. But she pushes you out of the way.
I don't mean to be doing it in like a rude ass way either. I'm like, just watch out, not like a ugh.
Pretty boy.
Bug, what are you doing?
I feel like just this place caving in.
It's trembling. Fissures are opening up in the ground. Rocks are falling from the ceiling. These like stone columns are coming up, like jutting out of the ground and trying to hit Laneth. Yeah.
I want to go back for that stone.
Okay.
After I destroy that rock, can I pick
I
up
don't want to get stuck.
Daryl and like start running to where Laneth went? Just pick him up.
Yeah,
Capable.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I just leave the
I'll even do
place.
princess style.
So you just like kind of sneak out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is going
Do
on.
you have like a sneaky kind of?
Alright. Let me see your drawing. Oh, that's so good.
Not really.
That's exactly like literally how I drew him. Like, except mine's chibi. And no, that's literally like the exact same picture. Oh my god, that's so good.
All right, fair enough. So you can begin to sneak out of the place and start heading towards the stone. So with that, you guys are running towards the crystal. You're flying, and Laneth, you are up at the crystal. This lady in the stone. You can see now that you're up close. You can see that she's not alone. There is an elf in there with her.
Can I do discern realities and
Okay.
try to figure out what's going on?
Roll wisdom.
10.
3 questions.
What is about to happen?
So you can see that he is this elf that is like sitting behind her has this like dagger made of crystal, and he has it like shoved in her chest, and he's like wiggling it around, and like he's like a joystick.
It's really bad at aim.
You think that he is controlling her in some way, or maybe through her is controlling the terrain around.
Oh, so do I get the sense it's the elemental, or anyway? What here is useful or valuable to me?
So you look over, and in the water, like sticking up out of the water, you can see the Minotaur's axe, big and strong and perfect for smashing crystals.
So am I. I'm good for smashing crystals after I would daintily put Daryl down, of course.
Oh. You can be rougher, it's okay.
Whoa!
And you can just see me go
pull that
deep
leather
down,
strap.
and I'd be like,
Pull that leather strap back there.
put your cod piece back on. Nobody wants to see that.
What here is not what it appears to be. Like, can I use that as, like, can I tell if that's the elemental down there? Kind of thing.
Oh god, I have to show you who I think.
Sure. Yeah, the lady inside the crystal is even though this like crystal dagger is like sticking out of her, she's not bleeding at all, and the pain looks more like frustration and anger and helplessness.
This is also a boy. And that is who I imagine.
And
that's Amber.
So I'm gonna like look directly at Amber Jill, like through Daryl for obvious reasons. You need to grab that axe now.
Why can't I do it with my hammer? Or is my hammer not as cool as the Minotaur axe?
Yeah, no, it's definitely as cool.
Okay, yeah, I'll smash the quartz. If it's my turn, that is.
I was gonna give Zeno.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I will help.
Okay, how will you help?
I will cause a distraction by flying around the crystal.
Okay, and so you like put yourself in harm's way, I guess.
Yeah.
And what are you rolling?
Well, I don't guess I need to roll anything.
Yes.
Okay.
So what will you do to draw the attention of this this thing?
I will just fly around her head like a mosquito.
Okay. So would you like to maybe attack it to get to draw some attention, or?
Yeah, I will blast a magic missile at it.
Okay.
No, I won't.
What do you cast?
Well, 7. So I guess I will.
Okay, and then you get some choices there for your spell.
3 power.
Okay, and which option did you choose for the spell? Perhaps draw unwelcome attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teenager cosplayer.
He has a list of kids he has.
It's my map guide.
So, and how much damage did you do?
7.
Okay, so you do. So you pop off 7 damage, and then the elf and the elf in the glass, or the elf in the quartz, will look up because there's 2 people in there. The elf in the quartz will look up and kind of glare, and then this pendulum of stone will swing down from the ceiling and try to hit you.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we go with critters again. Defy danger.
Okay.
Dexterity. Ooh, nice. 13.
Okay, so yeah, you fly out of the way as the stone thing comes down and swings past. Now, the Amberjill, you were moving. You were at the edge of this body of water. Standing at the edge, you can see that it's kind of frothing and bubbling. You can also see that there's steam coming off of the water, and that the Minotaur, I guess it's just the skull, is lying down at the bottom, and the axe is standing up in the water, and then there's steam coming off the water. What would you like to do?
Do I get the feeling that I need either of those items? Or
No, I was just.
just flavor.
As a descriptor. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So I'll just wade my way over to the crystal.
So when you get into the water, it starts to it's hot.
Oh, can
hot,
I? Is there
water.
like stepping stones or no fallen stones that come down that I can jump on?
One. One
You
big
get
one.
one.
Everybody gets one. Tell Spider-Man.
I would say there are, but as soon as you look at them, they begin to sink below
Okay.
the surface of
So
the
there's
water.
no other way around other than by powering through.
You could, or unless you want to try to maybe jump. But I guess it'd be the same thing. It'd be a strength.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Oh, that's bad. I missed. I got a 6.
Oh, okay. So
what
so
happens?
you jump across, and then as you're jumping across, this off of the island itself, this crystal is going to form like a crystal spear, and it's going to shoot straight towards you.
Okay.
Are you still carrying?
Yes,
Daryl?
but I will 360, so it hits my back.
360 no
Or
scope.
I'll go whoop.
So for 9 damage, this crystal comes up and clips you.
You're just there for the
that's
ride.
actually 6 damage because my armor, so it just kind of gives me a nice little nick, but
Yeah,
it
and
does
then,
not hit him.
but it also stops your movement in the air, and you begin to fall towards the water.
I throw Daryl.
I trusted you.
How would that work?
Daryl, you also have things where you could be playing music and offering stuff.
Playing Eye of the Tiger.
But basically, you would roll a defend, Amberjill, to defend Daryl from the water.
Defend Daryl from the water. What is that roll?
Constitution.
Constitution.
space there, so let's take a nice bat.
9.
Okay, so one hold. You can redirect the attack, have the attack's effect, or open up the attacker.
Try to assist.
There's no attacker.
Yeah.
Deal
You
damage
get a
to
plus
the
2.
attacker. There's no attacker to really deal damage to.
It's just
So
if
you
you
can redirect the
max
attack
out,
from the
you,
thing to defend
Get one
to
of
you.
the GM choices.
Or you can have the effect or damage
Let's,
on her or him.
Let's redirect the attack
Take
from the
it.
thing. Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
water damage.
Yeah,
So you
sure.
want to like give a performance.
So you land in the water, you'll take 10 boiling water damage. And your hand is kind of sticking up out of the water with Daryl on top of it. Like, as you see your suit of armor like turn red like a lobster's shell.
After that, can I like book it
You
then?
have to be Lucifer.
Like,
What's your worst
when
design?
it's my turn this time?
Really quick, bug.
Am I out yet, or do I see all this happening?
You're out. Yeah, you're out back in the city.
Oh, cool.
Give me a wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Great.
I have no idea what's going on.
That was
But
bad.
boiling
A
water,
3.
we're trying to save the one.
Three?
Crystal that's
So
on
you are just like
Spirit.
lost in the city. You have no idea where his apartment is. And even worse, you can't remember how to get back to the tomb.
I started asking around.
Hey,
you know when Gremlins?
Make sure you mark your failure for
Yeah, I did.
Or
okay.
try to assist.
And then you start asking what.
I started asking
We
people
could
around. You know
you
where?
can do anything.
what's his name?
Like,
Grim?
as a
Gremlins?
performance.
Gremlins.
It doesn't have to
Yeah,
always
this like fish looking
Thing.
guy. He says.
Okay.
be Same, swallow a sword.
I was start asking around to the like different like breeds of people or whatever.
Yeah, these
right.
dark elves kind of
Spell.
are like eyeing you like suspiciously, and
I am dying.
do you want to talk to them too?
Yeah.
Okay. When you walk up to them, one speaks to you in the
nice to
common
know.
tongue and says,
Deal 1d damage, but you have to roll
"Look
with
at you have
Art.
not. Perhaps do you know any tricks?
You
Can
can
you
juggle
juggle?
Naruto.
What are you trying to say?
Or can I just weaken it out?
You must be an entertainer
Maybe I'll
of
just
some
weaken it
sort.
out.
You
Oh.
are quite entertaining."
No, not really.
And then so the other one kind of whispers something in his ear, and he said, "Oh yes."
I'll just dip out of there. I just start trying to remember again.
Okay, and so as you're like moving through the streets, you kind of like look back and you can see that these elves are now following you, like 3 of them.
I'll start climbing on like buildings.
We've officially established there's 4 types of elves.
Yeah, they so you'll start like climbing up a building. They likewise will start climbing up buildings.
God damn it.
Face Slayer.
Then I'm gonna start looking back for the cave entrance.
Okay.
See if I can see it like from the on top of the building.
All right. Yeah. So you go up to the top of the building, and you're like looking around. You hear this voice behind you. It says, "Perhaps you can be taught tricks." And you look back, and the leader has this barbed blade in his hand, and then the other 2 have these like little like dual wielding daggers. And he says, "Now come quietly."
Do I see the cave?
You're like looking around, and so the city is just so vast, like you don't even know where you
I'm
are.
just like, yeah, trick this, and I jump down.
Defy danger for me, because one's gonna lunge towards you and try to grab you.
11.
11, yeah. So you you jump down, he like tries to grab you, and you like slip out of you.
So I slide down a pole or something.
Yeah. Now back at the place, at the temple.
You want to do your thing?
Heal?
Yeah.
Can I heal? Amber Jill?
Sure.
Yay!
And while she's holding you,
Yeah.
like,
It's like
above
playing the fiddle furiously.
above the boiling water. Let's see how well you play.
Oh god.
The whole place was.
Looks good.
Plus your,
Charisma.
so plus 2.
10.
Whoa, are those your dice?
Yeah.
Wow.
The one she bought?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
10, yeah, so you play the frick out of that.
So,
Devil went down to Georgia.
He'll
1d8.
so then you roll your d8 to do.
Unless you
How
want
much I
Maddie
get
to do it.
No, she does it.
I know. Yeah.
Nick does it.
So you start weaving magic
take 5.
into this spell.
Thank you.
And the magic, you feel yourself being like restored as the water is like scalding you.
Is there enough of a crack I could use my perfect arrow?
What is the perfect arrow again?
It's the one that can't miss. Saving it for the Minotaur, but you know.
Okay. What are you trying to hit?
The person putting the dagger into the...
Okay.
So, would I just roll damage? Or
Just roll attack.
Roll attack?
Yeah.
I guess it can't miss. 11.
11? Yeah, so, or I guess you wouldn't even need to roll attack. I don't know, I was what you roll attack. So yeah, you fire it and you get 1, right?
Yeah.
This is the only one.
I
So,
know.
so roll damage is you roll like the best shot.
Boop. 6.
Okay. So you hit him with a 6 damage. It like hits his shoulder. He kind of reels back within the quartz prism, and his hand goes off of the blade. Now that's when shit just gets real crazy. Like the entire place begins to tremble even more. More rocks begin falling from the ceiling. More rocks start jutting up out of the ground. Zeno, this shower of boulders is just falling down. You're kind of having to like weave in and out of it. Give me defy danger.
Got a yodel. Goodness.
What? Oh, let's see.
For who?
Oh, Neverlander. Reveal an unwelcome truth. Ooh, okay.
For who?
I just shot the wrong person,
Neverlander,
didn't
do you want me to reveal an unwelcome truth for anybody in particular, or dealer's choice? Let me know.
Didn't
Go ahead.
shoot the wrong person.
8.
I did.
8. Okay, so yeah, you stumble, hesitate, or flinch.
You shot that girl.
I shot my child. Oh
We'll
god.
offer you a worst outcome, hard bargain, or
Shot
other
the-
choice.
the-
DM choice. Thank you. So
Dealer's choice.
Uh-oh.
This is always worse.
so you're ducking and dodging, and basically you think that you can avoid getting squashed by one of these boulders, but essentially you'll have to with your, because you chose dexterity, right? Yeah, so you think you'll have to basically let the thing go, let your flying stick go and jump on top of a boulder and follow it on the way down to survive. There's so many boulders to go down. Or you could let one hit you and take the damage and kind of go down that way, but you'll have your stick.
Everybody on stream, listen. I'm going down
With the stick?
with the stick.
Going down with a stick in his hand.
I will go down with this stick. For 13 damage.
Okay.
You might be our healer. You might be the healer.
And so you're kind of on the outside of the boiling water, and you're kind of pinned beneath this rock.
Maybe I should have stayed.
So
That's just not my character.
so with that, Laneth.
Yes.
I'll get to the original here.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay.
I just was looking up because I was I saw you, you're
Laneth, you look into the glass. You can see that he is like reeled back. He's got this arrow in his chest. She's got that crystal, like this crystal dagger, hanging out of her, and she is just like filled with fury. And like the quartz begins to crack even more. And as it begins to crack even more, she kind of like looks angrier and angrier. And this telepathic voice rings out through your head. It says that I do not have long to live. Someone must replace me.
My kids are going to hate me. I'll let her know. I'll take the place. Without letting everyone else in the group know.
And
Are we like not right? Oh no, we're not in the water. I was like, we're right there.
And she says, to make this decision, you will be confined here until the end of time.
As long as it protects everyone else.
So the quartz opens up to you. Do you step inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Amberjill.
It's like that scene from Deadpool.
You step out. You step out of the water, or you rise up from the water. You still got what's her face? What's his face? Daryl. Daryl in your hand. And you step up and you see the quartz beginning to open up. You see Laneth, like kind of like his bow kind of falls by his side, and he begins to walk into the quartz.
Daryl, get him!
Daryl, you were being thrown at Laneth. What do you do?
Don't you dare come with me. Rock kicks
I'll
me
go
in.
for him.
Unwelcome truth revealed.
Kicks
Someone
me in.
must replace the earth spirits.
I would have tried to tackle you.
This is going to be like that scene from Endgame.
So go ahead and interfere. Roll your dice and add 1.
Can I defy it?
No, don't defy me.
Defy.
So 8.
So 8. So 7 through 9. You also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. Make a wisdom roll. Like roll 2d6 and add your wisdom.
7.
Okay, and that's a minus 2, and so that'd be 5. So she or he, Daryl, is launched forward towards you and manages to pull you back from the thing. Now, as you do, and you kind of like throw Laneth away, the crystal will, or the quartz will begin to expand like a mouth and begin to crunch down on you.
Can I defend?
This is actually up to you. What do you do?
I don't know.
Would you like to get the fuck out of the way? Do you
Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, I think I'll get the fuck
Do you
out.
embrace this mouth-eating quartz, or so? Make a dexterity roll for me.
Nick, could you give me some more water?
So 7.
Okay, so 7. So you stumble, and you hesitate again, just like under the rock. You kind of freeze up, and you're not quite sure what to do. You can be saved, but somebody else has to come save you. Come up and defend if you like.
Why isn't there a reveal a happy news option?
That's not really that interesting.
Oh,
I got an 8. These are not Scooby Snacks for dogs. Scooby Snacks for humans.
So you get 1 hold, and you can redirect the attack, or you can have the attack's effect or damage. Or you can open up the attacker to an ally, giving that ally a +4 against the attacker. Yeah.
So the quartz is Did she successfully drag him out, though, or not?
So she's moved him out of the way and put herself in that danger. And,
Oh my god, is this just gonna be a train of us putting each other in, like... Is there a move where I can, like...
Shit, throw me
If
in.
I have the attack or damage, would she still be able to get out, or would she still be hit?
So if you redirect the attack to yourself, you can get a Defy Danger.
Okay, so I'll do that then.
Okay. So now you should know Amber Joel jumps forward and pushes you out of the way. Just
Bug,
as the
don't
jaws
even
are
think
closing
about
down.
it.
What will you do?
Bug's lost.
I'm gone.
I'm gone!
I left you a long time ago. You guys just
Defy
learned that.
danger. Wow. 13.
Okay. So, and what did you use?
Oh, I used my hammer to smash it.
Okay, so even
I like chip away at it.
So even better, you put your hammer up like sideways, and the
Oh.
jaws collapse around it, and you extend it, and they go even
Ooh.
farther apart. You can see that this lady is on the inside there, and she's dying.
Because I'm dumb. I'm gonna be like, come on, let's get out of here!
Yeah, and then the elf will rise up from behind her, rip the arrow out of his
Chest?
shoulder, and he will raise his hands to you, and like a couple swirling bolts of magic will begin to form. Zeno, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm pinned down, right?
Yeah, you're pinned down under the rock. You can still see what's going on, but you're pinned down as far as you can't move right now.
Daryl has
Okay,
right in the middle of it.
First thing I want to do is
What are you doing?
cure light wounds on myself.
Okay, and that'll be your turn.
Oh, that'll be my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then. I will summon monster.
Okay.
What if you would summon a minotaur?
Oh my god, don't.
10.
Okay, yeah, you summon a monster. You summon a, you summon this, like, rock golem out of there. Or I guess, give me your stats and I'll tell you what you summon.
3.
Okay.
So that I'm going to
Everybody tuning in tonight got 9 viewers.
Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out. We
Plug the
appreciate it.
Discord if y'all want to join in.
Oh, yeah, just come check out the Discord, please.
+2 instead of 1 to 1 stat.
Okay, which stat?
Strength.
Okay.
Um,
And they're gone.
And they're go. They're like, oh shit, there's the Discord we have.
Yeah, there's the
it
Discord.
has some useful adaptation
Okay.
and a D8 to damage.
So we'll say it's like super resistant. And it has a D8 to damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this like rock golem, the rock that's on top of you forms into like this rock golem and like gets up and starts moving.
And I'll fly up.
All right, and what would you like to do? Like it to do?
I can still. Alright. I'm so confused as to what's going on over here.
We're fighting each other of the goal
pushing,
here.
pushing each other out of the way, back and forth. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
So Lana tried being stupid and tried to get in the way. And we told him no because I threw Daryl at him. And then Daryl was in the way, and then I had to get in the way so Daryl wouldn't get taken in. And now that I'm in the way, this guy's trying to cast a spell.
For 9 magic damage. As these 3 bolts of light spring out forth from his hand and hit you in quick succession.
Can I make a dive down to the hole while they're not paying attention?
What in the hell is... I'm right there!
You're not looking at me
You'll
though.
have to make it past Amber Jill.
Do you
Can I do
wanna-
the fighting?
Let's start
Yeah.
fighting.
And I'm going to use my +1 that I held on to add to it.
Alright, I'll let you use it this time, but normally we don't run. Those aren't going to transcend sessions.
Didn't matter.
Huh? What'd you roll?
Snake eyes.
So it's a 5 afterward.
Mark XP, Amber Jill, what do you do to him when he tries to jump through?
Clothesline him.
Yeah, just...
Someone needs to take the
You
place.
like put your fist up,
Yeah,
like
Someone needs to take the place.
What are you talking about? Oh.
deal your damage as well.
Do my damage?
Yeah.
To him?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to. Can I redirect my anger?
Just your fist damage.
Okay, I don't
so
know how
not
much
your
is
fire,
fist
not your
damage.
fire damage.
Roll a d4.
How much is fist damage?
Just you have like a damage thing on your sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
My
that
fist does not.
I don't know where this is going.
Wow, 1, 8.
And then you get your d4, right?
Don't even worry. You killed me.
Did I seriously?
What's your bird?
We need you to
Oh,
sing
it's
him the
right
song.
here.
Bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him
Can
back.
I bring him back?
Yeah, what song would you like to play?
Literally the devil.
Baby,
would
come back.
Roll to cast.
You can
Baby,
play
come
it
back.
on me. Is there a fiddle version of that? I gotta look that up after the stream.
There is now.
It's so funny.
There is a way she rolled.
7.
So,
Plus your thing, so 9.
9.
Okay.
but that's still something about your choice.
What's it say? On a 7 through 9.
The spell still works.
Unwanted attention or your magic reverberates to other targets, affecting them as well.
Oh, you can affect us with those healing.
No, I'm going to. So it'll heal him, but it'll also heal the elf on the inside.
That's bullshit!
See, now it is really easy now.
I'm right there!
So,
How does it get to that guy?
Sound
roll good, but not
acoustics
too
works in
good.
mysterious ways.
No,
Because you want to heal me, but you're also healing him when you do this.
Okay.
So,
Roll
roll
enough-
decent.
1. Baby, come back.
So the 3 elves are sliding down the gutter after you. One's going to throw like a dagger at you.
I'm gonna dodge it.
Okay, give me a defy danger.
Wait, can I turn around, try to catch it, and throw it back at him?
Yeah, so they like there's some
Face.
hack and slash.
What is that?
No.
Is that Nyx?
Hmm?
That's actually Nyx. Yeah.
Hack and slash is strength.
Oh, shit. 8.
8. Okay, so
my big old ears.
well, let's do defy danger to defy like the attack.
Okay.
And if you roll 8, so I'll let you catch the dagger, but you'll have to grab it by the blade and take some of the damage.
No, that's fine.
You don't want to grab
No, I'll grab it.
it? Okay.
Why not?
I think he's got to put more medicine in his ear. He's really it's bleeding. So
Okay,
it's all
yeah,
messed up.
he's scratching it.
Big.
So that'll be 3 damage from the dagger as it hits your hand, but you're able to volley it back if you like.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
That's Dex, right?
Yeah.
Crit.
Nice.
This
So
is some good dice.
Why do you
so do the damage of a dagger, or do your damage. You have damage.
3.
3. Okay. Yeah. So you hit one, and he goes flying back off the gutter and just kind of disappears into some roofs, like he tumbles over.
Yeah.
The other 2 are still like hot on your trail.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Yeah, and so
I'm gonna keep trying to climb up buildings to see see if I can spot the cave entrance.
right, and so so as you're doing that, one of them, they're gonna kind of split up, and one's gonna kind of disappear for a moment, and the other's gonna keep chasing you, and he's gonna run up to you and kind of catch up to you, and then he's gonna swing his he's gonna try to slash you with his dagger.
It's not Tourette's.
I guess I'll defy danger.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure, dexterity.
Or can I try to hit him back right at the same
Yeah,
time?
if you wanna do hack and slash, yeah.
I'll just do defy danger.
Is she human?
11.
She's human,
Okay. And then I think with you, when you hack and slash, what kind of weapon do you have?
Dagger.
Dagger, right? And it has
She's
like
strong,
a tag on it.
And buff, but that's hard to do. I'll show you who she reminds me of. I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones, but just kind of get out this slip back short hair look.
Does it not?
What is it?
If you
Does it
want,
have a
you can
tag
do
on
that
it?
bob cut.
No, I don't think so.
Very
But
masculine.
I'm gonna use one of my the dagger I have the poison on.
Right. Yeah. Well, the dagger. I think with the dagger you.
Only because I love your art. I'm sorry I'm being that.
No, you're.
I know when people be like, draw me, I'd be like, no. Put it under the board. while they're doing that, Laneth, when you get back up, I'm like, I'm sorry, but can I go in there and kick this guy's ass, please?
You don't want to go in there. That's why I'm trying to go in there.
Yeah, so go ahead and attack with your
I'm
strength.
not cute. Fuck back up.
If you go, you're taking the place of the thing.
2.
2.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Would there
The
have to be
woman.
like a consent thing
I'm gonna use
going
my
on?
sleep poison on him.
No.
Okay, yeah, so you hit him for 2
I don't
damage,
know.
and then
Maybe
he
not
like
long
kind of falls
enough.
asleep like right in the middle of the alley. The other guy is going to jump off of like a roof and like land right in front of you, and he's the one with this like long barbed sword, and he kind of
wouldn't want
steps
the
up
fat
and he
guy to take
says
place.
something to you in
But you
Elvish
could
that you don't
probably
understand,
convince
and
him
then
to
he's
come
going
out.
to assume like a fighting stance with his sword.
He's gonna spit on him.
Okay, and then he will swing around to attack you.
It's not a good
I guess I'll try to
Kids.
fight into him.
Okay.
12.
All right. So you can move past him easily, and would you like to make an attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
I used my last poison. What is it?
Eagle?
Is it strength in it?
Huh?
Or for the attack or
With the
dex?
dagger?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
the name
Dex.
means.
Oh.
Or strength? But
Strength.
it
10.
says hand thrown, so like you can throw it.
Oh,
Yes.
10 of them.
10. Yeah. So you hit, and would you like to do some damage as well,
Yeah.
or just the poison?
Probably about 4 damage.
Okay, yeah, and so you slip past his sword and you kind of like just stab him right in the chest. His eyes are gonna like grow wide, and then he's gonna fall back and like clutch his chest, and he's just gonna like fall into a deep sleep.
Thomas Thompson says, "Hi, everybody."
Hello, Thomas Thompson.
I'm gonna, while I'm taking time, I'm gonna try to grab him, like tie him up to something.
So as he's like sleeping, he's also just bleeding out profusely.
Oh, I was gonna die, yeah.
Oh.
And then you're back in the
kick him in the head.
and then you're back in the streets by yourself.
Yeah, cool. I'll start looking for the cave entrance again. I'll get on top of the building.
Yeah, you do see this. You do see, like, you're walking down the street. You do see this this building, and the windows are like open, and there's like this this fish man, like, or fish lady, kind of like sitting up in the window, and she's got her leg out, and she's got like her like little skirt like hiked up to her knee, and she's just kind of like swinging her leg out the window.
So this blind man, right? Just watching this.
Good morning, ladies.
And she kind of gives you like a fish eye, but then kind of a wink.
I'm
Ew.
just like, and start running.
So she goes,
Just
Does she talk?
she
Like
says,
human? I'm just gonna be like, fucking weird people.
fucking man.
So back in the temple, so Amberjill, you're holding this this crystal open. This elf has just been healed and just hit you with some magic damage. The bard has brought Laneth back to life, and after Amberjill killed him, the wizard has summoned a monster to fight and is now flying around again on his stick. Who would like to do something?
I would like to do so.
Okay.
All right, so let's be civil, everybody.
I just wanted to ask a question real
Yeah.
quick. If I don't know if it would be a discern realities check, but would one, if they walk in there, are they automatically taking the place of the woman, or do they have to consent?
Well, it kind of went
To-
after Daryl, so.
What?
It kind of went after
So
Daryl.
that would be a discern realities.
Okay. I mean, I'll try.
I'll aid.
I got 8. So that's one question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Could really in control here count.
Yeah, would that? Well, I mean,
What do you want to know?
like I said, like
What's going to happen?
Yeah, I guess like if somebody were to step into the courts, is it automatically going to take them, or does it have to be like I'm willing to
Be the sacrifice.
take your place?
So what's going to happen? Do you think that based on the information that you have, looking around, you think that whoever is in here with her is going to become the new one.
Oh, perfect. So if I get her out and he stays in there.
Do you want
The
him in
elf.
charge? Do you want him in charge of the earth elements though?
Well, why is she dying?
Because the dagger in her chest.
Okay, so can you shoot this? You don't have just kill the elf. Somebody drag him out here.
Didn't she tell me she doesn't have long kind of thing, or is that? Just,
Yeah, she's dying, and someone needs to replace her.
I want to like dive underneath their feet and try this again.
Hold on.
Part of it.
Amber Jill?
Or parlay.
Why don't you send the golem? The golem's
So
already
the
earth.
certain reality is you know
No,
that
it's still
she's
there.
like basically her arm is
But
out.
I
Whoever
thought-
grabs
does
her
that
arm
last
is going
forever?
to
I don't know.
is going to take her
Worth a try.
place.
Not
The elf
even-
is not reaching for her hand.
Yeah.
Let me do it.
Send the
Elf
golem.
is not. But if the elf wanted the power, he would have gotten her hand.
He just wants the elemental dead though.
Will she die if?
I'm afraid I cannot answer any of your
Yeah,
questions.
you can.
Can I roll for that?
Zeno, what are you doing?
I'll send the earth elemental into the crystal.
Send the earth elemental into the crystal.
His earth
The
golem.
rock, the rock golem.
Yeah, fair
He's
enough.
already replaced
He's
it.
already there.
Yeah, so it moves. So it starts moving towards the water. It has to get past Amber Jill.
I will allow this strange rock creature to pass.
Okay, so it kind of forces its way in. She does not make a move towards it to like grab its hand or anything. But what would you like it to do?
Just walk in
Okay, it walks in.
and
Deck the thing.
take a shot at the
Fuck.
elf.
All right, so hack and slash.
God, I hate it.
Can I parlay with you, Amber Juice?
Wait, I get
1, 2.
What do I
You're
get?
at like 1 health.
Plus
Dude.
+2.
plus
I said
two.
parlay.
Oh,
So
parlay.
You have.
Parlay means
seven.
She's trying to be what you
Okay.
do.
So it deals damage and the enemy deals damage as well.
And that's a D8.
I know the perfect thing to get to your
Okay.
character's heart.
So it punches him for
You're gonna
5,
hate me.
and then he's going to let out a like a yellow beam of energy from his hands for 9 damage.
And he only has what, 1?
1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just.
Okay.
But he's like pretty messed up from the one punch.
Okay.
Could he still go ahead and make an attack, or does using the monster count as an attack?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you can still do something if you like.
Ooh, you should
Okay.
magic missile
Yeah,
his
I'm
butt.
going to magic missile his butt.
Okay.
No,
Don't hate me. I want to
yeah.
hit your heart.
Okay.
I'm not listening
What?
to you.
I want to hit her
Or-
character's heart.
Don't.
4
I'll
more
kill both of
damage.
you.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So you hit him with this damage, and he kind of slumps back against the crystal wall and slides down. His eyes kind of like try to flutter back open, but eventually he like remains still. The place is still just like shaking and falling apart, and her hand is still outreached.
I want to like slowly reach, but I want to like say something to Amber Joe as I like do it.
Okay.
How are you going to get past me?
Look, your family's done a lot of heroic things. Let me do one thing that my kids can remember me for the rest of their lives.
Just shoot the dude.
He's already dead. I need to help the woman.
Can she be healed? Would healing help? Would a magical bard with an awesome ass fiddle heal, bring her from the brink of death? Is she dying because of the dagger in her chest? If we take that out, will she be okay? And heal her?
She told you that she is dying. Someone needs to replace her.
Please listen to me and just let me do it.
Don't want you
I'm doing it.
Where's
I'm gonna-
Gremdem? Where's Gremdem when you need him?
He's dead.
He's obliterated.
Where?
So you move forward?
Yeah.
To take her hand? Do you let him?
No.
Alright, you gotta get past Amber Jill.
I'm not doing
Your
it.
worst enemy is your own teammate.
9.
Versus what would I roll?
Or does it
a 9 is
Strength, I guess.
You
Stumble,
stumble,
hesitate,
hesitate, or
flinch,
flinch.
or bargain.
so I'll let you get past if somebody assists you.
Oh,
Just let me.
No.
You owe me.
How do I owe you?
Well, he's dead. This looks like it's going great. Yeah.
Somebody add a +1.
Can I just come out of nowhere and kick him in?
Please.
You're lost in town.
You
Please.
guys don't know
So
that.
Amber Jill stands
You
fast
guys
in the
don't know
way.
that.
Move, Amber Jill.
I'd like to see you make me try.
Or shoot her in the foot.
I'll fucking stop you.
This is awesome.
Hold on. I gotta think. We gotta think.
No time, and I'm just still reaching.
I don't.
So, unless you're physically gonna stop him,
You're gonna have to kill me to stop me.
She can heal him. She can heal him. You're fine.
I said, take him. Well, I can heal him. It's okay.
Oh no! That's alright. This is just an endless.
Just don't heal the elf in you.
But if we don't do anything at the same time, we're all gonna die. Oh, what do we do, guys?
And I'm just like stepping.
I'm safe in the town.
No.
There's nothing else here like an old badger that would want to instead.
Every time there's always an old
No badger.
No badger.
No.
Just let me do
anything.
this.
Felix's ghost come back.
Felix,
Yeah.
I can Felix
What are you gonna
come
do?
back. Can I phone a friend? Part two.
I'll phone a friend.
Please.
Are you gonna stop him?
You're gonna have to kill me.
Do it. He can heal him. Or she can heal him. Or he.
Yeah, I'll stop him.
What do you do?
I stop.
Poke him in the eye.
I put my hand out and I just gently push him back. I don't hurt him. I just it's like when a little kid's trying to come at you and you hold their head. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Can I roll again?
No, you rolled. You stopped him.
I'm not hurting.
Nobody's helping him, right? Is nobody helping him?
I'm going to shoot you.
Nobody's
that's it.
helping him.
Try me.
Man.
The place begins to seize and to crumble. The light goes out, and when you turn back, the earth spirit is gone, and then all is still.
I cast light.
Yeah. Well, it does light the room.
Yeah.
You can see. But it's just empty in here. Like the quartz shell is still there. The body of the dude is still there. Everything's still there, but there's just there's a sense of loss in this place. A sense of life has died.
What was the other spirit we talked to? Was that the air spirit?
The mountain spirit.
Mountain spirit?
Yeah.
Hugs the ranger who seems so lost.
Oh.
Got a hug from a QB. He looks so sad. We wouldn't let him kill himself, which is every campaign. So of course it's-
I mean, it was meant to be.
In the town, this kind of like so the city noises are loud and the place is bustling with life. Everything just goes silent for a moment.
Shit.
And the lights begin to dim a little bit. And there's just this sense of there's just this wave of like uncertainty and loss that kind of washes over you.
All right. Do I still see people?
Yeah. There's everybody, but everybody kind of has the same look on their face. It's like it's kind of like this great tragedy struck, but nobody really knows what it was. But everybody feels this vulnerability and this sadness. And it kind of rings out throughout the town.
He was one of those, eh? I understand now.
That's like-
Like that one campaign and the whole thing fell apart.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can
look
only
at
have-
him now.
You can only have one max.
Look at him
I'm
now.
just like,
Look at him
just thinking to
now.
myself, well, damn it, I probably should have stayed.
So, I'm sure if we talk to the air spirit, there's something we can do about this. Or not the air spirit, the mountain spirit. I keep saying.
I will do a ritual or attempt it.
This place has no magic left.
Oh, it has no magic left.
No.
We're boned.
Could she try to use a healing spell to bring her back just enough?
She's not even there.
Well, on to the next one.
As you guys move out of the temple, the city slowly begins to come back to life, but people are changed, as you make your way back towards the mushroom, he says, and eventually you'll find Felix. Like Felix will join up with you, having never found.
Felix?
Sorry, Bug. Bug will rejoin you, and no, Felix, he's back. Bug will rejoin you, and having never found the Gremdem's apartment, and having never found the prize jewel that you know exists in a honeypot somewhere, and
Does anyone miss? What's no worse than it?
you guys reconvene at the big mushroom. The big mushroom will say, "Was it a good trip?"
You want to be the New Year's Earth Spirit?
It wasn't really a great trip, no.
Oh, well, perhaps next time.
Perhaps.
Going back to the surface, I presume.
It appears so, yes.
Alright, well, y'all come back now and you're here. And then he'll send you shooting up into the darkness. And it takes hours to get back up to the top. All the while, you'll have time to sort of contemplate what has happened. Does anybody have anything to say about what's happened, or any thoughts that they'd like to discuss with the rest of the group?
Yeah, so what happened?
Well, do we think that was what was her name?
Oh, and Zeno, it might have occurred to you to grab the skull as well.
Okay.
Yeah. It being like the manacles, another token of the...
Don't put it on.
Well, I mean, on the plus side, we also defeated one of the Harbingers as well. It wasn't like the Minotaur got to kill her.
Did we get to... Did we... What was her name? Thistle. Do we think that was Thistle?
You think that was...
Taros.
Taros?
Yeah,
Taros.
Taros.
You think that was Taros?
Taros was a boy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The girl inside the thing was the Earth Spirit.
Oh. Well, we did what we could.
Well, like I said, if we can, maybe we can go to the Mountain Spirit and talk with him. He probably has some reassuring words, right?
No. Yeah, go back to the mountain spirit. It's quite a ways away. It's quite a journey away.
And where did you go?
What are you talking about?
You just disappeared.
Yeah, I had some business to take care of.
Alright.
Almost got jumped by elves.
One of the players that did that was my in-game twin.
Oh, this side. So you guys appear back at the, you kind of pop up at the back of this cave. You can wade up to the waterfall. When you step through the waterfall into the pond that surrounds it, you can see that things have changed. The leaves that used to be a vivacious green, a verdurous green, are turning yellow, and the sky has darkened.
Okay, we get it. We fucked up. Hey, universe, we got every little bit of it.
This is horrible.
Yeah, the fruits that once hung from the trees, ripe and plentiful, have now shriveled and are falling and like rotting before they hit the ground.
I mean, we weren't gonna sacrifice one of our own.
She picked it up. All right, and that's where we'll end tonight.
Can we get a long rest?
Certainly, as long as it's not within the town, the borders of the town.
Right. And they hate us.
So, the end of session. So everybody choose one of your bonds that you feel is resolved, and ask the player character you have the bond with if they agree, and if they do, mark XP and write a new bond with whomever you wish.
I don't think we ever resolved bonds.
I did once.
Yeah, me
You
too.
did.
And that was
It's
Felix.
it's a special thing.
Well, shouldn't we, not to interrupt, but shouldn't we raid Plaster Dragon?
Yeah, we should probably do a raid before we lose everybody, right?
Oh, okay. You guys want to raid now and do the in session off camera?
I think so, yeah.
I don't care either way. What do y'all think?
Okay.
Do you think one of the bombs were solved for the, or does both of them have to be defeated?
So everybody, hang out for a second. We're gonna raid Plaster Dragon, one of our favorites. And stick around. You get extra points if you raid with us. And everybody, thank you for tuning in and hanging out. Sorry, it was kind of a sad game tonight, but
So sad.
but thank you for hanging out with us. And we'll see you tomorrow for Curse of Strahd.
Yeah. Can't wait. Oh, what?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's a whole group.
Sturge, what's going on? Pork Pub!
I love him.
Welcome! Howdy! We have just finished up a rousing game of Dictionarium.
Oh, that's your favorite.
How are you all tonight? Doggo is super excited. Hello, Viper. What is going on? Well,